everybody.
Hello,
Sergio, take it away.
everyone. Yes. Welcome, everyone, to Basilica of the Cudgel, sort of. So, thank you for those of us watching for the first time, knowing this is our special Halloween episode to our longtime viewers. Um, you may be wondering what's going on. Where is Kevin? Where is our usual studio setup? Kevin has gotten sick, unfortunately. He's on the mend, he's doing better, but he really tried to get a Basilica game going. He wanted to do remote just to keep us safe, but he woke up today and told us he just couldn't do it. So he's basically handed the reins over to us to do a special spooky one shot for Halloween to bring in this holiday season of spooks and thrills. So I'm going to be taking over today. Sergio, your DM, with the peculiar case of the Selptan felines.
Yay!
Ooh,
Thank you, Roman. I'm doing that bit from last week. Give him a hand. Yes. So this is a one shot involving some very strange circumstances with new characters. Fabelo and the crew are taking a break from their usual misadventures. They're following a new cast of characters as they find out what's going on in this spooky town of Selt. But before we get there, just want to do a quick round of thanks to our eternal sponsor, of course, Respawn.
Yes.
Sitting in the chairs, yeah.
We do not have the chairs right now, but Respawn, you're with us, from afar.
Ozzy, did you not get the note?
Mine's backwards.
You didn't know we were doing it? It's the special Respawn backwards chairs. You can only get limited time.
Yeah.
Only 200 were made.
A factory misprint. There we go.
There we go. Like the red cheek Pikachu. It's just really rare. But yes. Also, I want to thank Greg Marks, who wrote this scenario that I'm kind of tweaking for my Halloween needs. 2-Minute Tabletops, who made the battle maps you'll be seeing today. And with that, let's kind of get into. Oh yes, and of course our guest player. How could I forget? We have Ember joining us. Since Kevin is sick, I had to bring someone else in to actually be a party member, take my seat. So let's do a quick introduction. Introduce yourselves, guys. Introduce the new characters you'll be playing.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll start. Why not put all the pressure on our guest person? So Ember, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Well, hi. I am here to replace Kevin, who can never be replaced. I very quickly built a character at 3 o'clock this afternoon, ran home, and I work at a pole dancing studio.
Hey.
It's a great intro. Can't top that. All right, we'll go top down here. I'm in my Zoom view. Roman,
Okay.
you've been doing so much work for us. Go for it.
By the way, Ember, just tell us really quickly who you're playing.
Oh yes, the character. It's important.
It's Cantabella Onda. It's Italian. I can't pronounce it. Onda. But you can call her Canta.
Okay. Hi, my name is
Not
Roman.
Bella.
All of you know me. Welcome, Ember, to our great stream. I'm playing today Raja, a Leonine fighter, because we needed somebody to tank, so here he is.
I like it. You could tell that we really, honed it and did everything with lots of preparation. It wasn't last minute.
Everything's a last minute, guys, so
That's right,
enjoy the ride with us. Like, it's gonna be
seriously, come on
epic.
this roller coaster, get the spooks and thrills, and see what the heck is with these cats. Peter, my man, what's up? What are you playing today? Perfect time to sip of water.
Indeed. Well, hi everyone. Name's Peter. As was said, you're used to seeing me as Prince Fabler of East Westphalia, but today I'll be putting on a different accent. I'll be playing as Felia Sorrow, a traveling clown tumbler monk with a sinister past.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good intro. All right, bringing up the rear without her respawn chair. She's awesome.
You don't know. You don't know. It could be.
She's punished.
Right? The new Respawn Tarani collab.
Please Respawn, don't take away my chair. Hello, I am Azayaka Cosplay, and instead of my typical gnomon, I am playing an elven druid who is obsessed with the moon.
Nice.
I like it.
By the way, just as a quick thing, like I wanted to play a druid so bad, but then you texted Beth that you were going to be a druid, so I was like, damn it.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Next time you can play druid. I hope you enjoy her. Her name is Marithwin. It's a name I made up when I was like 10, and I still think it's pretty cool. So I hope you do as well.
We could technically have 2 druids. It could happen.
We could.
Good. Oh my god, all the conjured animals.
Yes.
Yes,
I don't have conjure animals.
Right.
Come
What's that?
on.
I know,
I'm
Roman,
only
you're
level
like,
4.
Roman, you're like, I want to play a
Giant
druid,
druid.
but you just conjure animals as Solare. So.
Yeah,
And you have
exactly.
melody.
Yeah,
It's very
I
similar.
got the best of everything.
Oh, oops, all druids. Oh, no, thank you, MG. Like 20 conjure animals, I can't, no. Anyways, yeah, so let's set this mood up here. We're using, as you can see, Roll20 for our game today. So I got a little,
Yay,
little
music.
and hue going on here. As we see, we're starting in this idyllic castle town. It's called Earl. The name is one of many you guys have heard on your journeys. You're level 4 adventurers, so you've seen some experience. You've maybe, stopped some goblin kidnappings. You've, fought off a bandit, attacking caravan situation. Some small jobs. You're ready for glory. But before you can get to glory, you got to pay the bills. So today's job is a very simple caravan escort. You have heard that there are some lucrative opportunities in this new place called the Border Kingdoms, where you can escort some rare caravans carrying rare stuff, and it will get you like double the usual rate. So you guys are to get venturing together for a little while now. You've heard this opportunity, you all just jumped over. You rushed to Earl. You come to this beautiful sunny castle town. It's that nice period in between summer and fall where the sun is still out, there's some clouds, it's still nice and warm, but there's a little touch of breeze that accompanies you as you sweep into town to let you know that fall weather is coming and the season of warm beverages is almost upon us. As you come to this nice little castle town, you were told to seek out near the famous Tavern of the Dragon's Cup a dwarf called Samson. And you told that Samson would be very recognizable by his handlebar mustache. Okay. So as the 4 of you are kind of walking down the streets of this castle town, enjoying the sights, people are starting to get ready for the harvest. Kids are wearing spooky masks. People are hanging up decorations. You can hear and smell all kinds of like baked goods. And people calling out their products. There's nice sort of cinnamon in the air. As you round a corner, what?
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of that TikTok that we've been obsessed with. 1 pound fish.
Yes.
Just imagine that guy there.
Exactly, 1 pound fish. Come on, ladies, 1 pound fish. Yes.
By the way, music a tad too loud.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Yes, you round a corner in the busy streets as they're all advertising their wares, and you come to the end of the Dragon's Cup, and sure enough, you see a large gathering of adventurers. You see, big buff warriors with gleaming armor. You see wizards decked out with like bandoliers of potions. You see people like yourselves, more, moderately armed, just a quiver of arrows, a sword, and dreams. But sure enough, sitting in front of the tavern, kind of manning an abacus, you see the unmistakable Samson with his handlebar mustache. And he's just kind of like, tending to some adventurers and telling them, yeah, you guys are in Group D. He's kind of just manning the abacus, waiting for you guys to come approach him. He's not really going to wait for you.
Samson the dwarf. Well, I guess we're about to see who's the leader of the group right now.
Yeah, who's the face of this party?
Let's take it to the bard.
Really throwing Ember in the hot seat here. Bard, go! I choose you.
Pikachu, no. Well, hello. How are you, dear?
Yeah, he kind of has his abacus. He's counting. He just looks up, like, very curtly. He's just like, "Oh, you're one of them Tritons. I don't see one of you around often. I'm sorry, I don't mean to stare. It's just, I see a lot of adventurers in my time. It's, it's not very often I see people come up here. Anyways, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. I'm pretty, I know. But what is this that we're supposed to be doing? I have a few people with me. Wave hello, people!
He looks and he takes in. He sees, a tiefling and a leon and a lion folk, also very rare in these parts. He just kind of like takes the 3 of you and he's like, oh, okay, you guys got some experience under your belt. Good, I can use people like you in this caravan. So, really simple job. What you're going to do basically is you guys are going to be on Caravan 7 right there, and he points to one just carrying like sacks of flour. You're going to be guarding that caravan. Basically, walk alongside it, watch it, make sure nothing happens. I've been told recently rumors of a bandit group called the Black Wyvern have been hitting us really hard. So keep an eye out for anyone wearing that Black Wyvern badge. You see the slightest hit movement in the trees, you're on it. If you get the caravan to the next town. It's going to be about a 7-day journey. You'll get double the usual rate. No questions asked.
Just out of curiosity, would we be able to get something like, I don't know, cushions for on top of the flour? Because it's kind of like cement, and my tushy likes to be comfortable.
He like rubs, the bridge of his nose, like, one of these princess types. All right. So you're going to be walking alongside on your feet about 8 hours a day, usually 10. So we're going to need you not on cushions. That's the ideal situation.
I'll do what I must then. Excellent.
So, yeah, you guys are going to, just like I said, be on Group 7. Meals are provided. You guys are camp out every night. You provide your own bedrolls. And, yeah, if all goes well and we don't get attacked, I'll, see you on the other side.
Okay.
Elia lost interest a few minutes ago. She's set up across the street and is juggling just to occupy her hands.
All right. Roll a performance and see how well you get noticed.
All right. Will do. Let me get out my keyboard here. 20 plus. Let me double check my performance skill.
That is Peter, Doc Whitty.
Is that
Peter? Right. Yeah, closer up version of Peter, but he's Peter and he's playing a monk this time.
That's a 7.
7, all right. Yeah, everyone's got harvest season. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. There's all kinds of displays being put up. There's the cinnamon, all kinds of apple pies. There's just so much going on around you. You're kind of getting drowned out. You have one person kind of comes and tosses a couple silver in your cup. That's about as good as you do today.
I'm doing this for myself, darling, but thank you.
I love the commitment. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you set out on this 7-day journey?
No, you just see an absolutely gorgeous elf. She's very pale, wearing white and silver, kind of scantily clad, and she looks like the most elegant thing in the world. She looks very sleepy though, and she's just kind of standing there, like slowly swaying back and forth. You have no idea if she heard anything. She seems to be in some kind of stupor.
We probably should describe ourselves in turn.
Oh yes, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, so what do your characters look like? What are they doing as they prepare for this journey? So one of you's juggling, one of you's just sleeping. What are Raja and Kanta doing as they prepare for their journey?
I'm going to eat, because I need sustenance before a fight.
Are you sure you want to commit to this voice, Roman? It sounds really hard to keep up for 3 hours.
It is not.
It's
As I
gonna
am
do
a
this with
voice
his hands.
actor.
It's gonna do this every time he talks to.
Misha Collins?
Was that?
Remember what happened to Misha Collins in Supernatural?
Yeah. Sam, Dean, I need help.
So he's chowing down Goku style. You're doing one's juggling, the other one's just sleeping. So Kanta, you're the only one that's been engaging right now. This Samson. He's giving you instruction. He just kind of goes looks around, just kind of just be sure they're ready to leave in 10 minutes, please.
I'll try, but as you can see, there's a cat. There's someone who's attempting to juggle with some skill, and this one who seems to not want to listen. So it's going to be an interesting journey. Help me.
He looks at you and kind of reaches back into the closest caravan wagon. You see fine silks, and dresses in that one. He kind of digs in. He pulls out a nice little circular cushion and just kind of tosses your way. He goes, 10 minutes, wheels up.
Oh, darling, thank you. My fins, my tushy, thanks you. Thank you.
With that, you eventually, hopefully, corral your party members. And you guys set off on the 7-day journey to the next stop. You're just fluffing.
Hunter, were you able to get your cushion this time?
Do you see this cushion? It's delightful, it's delectable, it's lovely, and it's going on my detushy.
Gosh. Nice. Alright, so you got 7 days of travel ahead of you guys, and
with
you're
jokes
told.
like that, it will feel like a month.
It's funny you say that, Felia, because it does creep by. The first day comes, no bandit attacks. You don't even see like a slightest hit of movement in the trees on the little path. You guys are going through very untamed wilds. There's a hint of a dirt path, tons of forest on either side. The most deadly thing you see is a squirrel on day one.
Squirrel! Right.
Shh, calm yourself, my darling. Come on.
Eating squirrels.
Gentle pats.
Marithwin has a long, elegant white pipe, and she's smoking something out of it. And then she just kind of like lays back on the cart, staring at the clouds. Oh, that one looks like the moon.
So
That's all
night
you
one,
get.
there you go. First day passes. First night comes. You guys set up a nice camp. You circle the wagons. You're watching in shifts. You guys are not on today's shift, so you sit to dinner. And at this point, you see a little gnome druid approach you guys when you're eating. He's got a big staff that's like twice as tall as he is. He comes over and he kind of sits down and looks around a little bit, make sure like no one's watching. And he's like, Sarah, I saw you guys. You like to party.
Love to fight and eat and party.
Darling, have you seen me perform? I am the party.
Okay, that's very nice. I was talking more about you though, and he points to Marithwin. I saw you spoke a little bit from your pipe there.
Yeah, you want some moonweed?
It's like, oh no, don't forget about that moonweed. That's so last year. I saw there's something the sea hag gave to me, and he kind of pulls out from his bag of holding. He just like looks like kelp, a handful of like wet, soggy kelp. He's like, this is called seaweed. I know it's derivative, but you got to try this.
Okay, and she just takes it and like tries to stick it in the end of her pipe and light it.
Mary, is that really such a good idea? Accepting random weed from random gnomes?
I mean,
I'm
he's
not
also
random.
a druid.
My name is Sprocket, thank you very much. I'm not random. I am a level 3 adventurer. It says on my guild card.
We are level 4.
Well, la-di-da. I just haven't collected my stamps yet, okay? Trust me, you guys, just try the seaweed. Just eat one leaf only. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Eat one leaf, and you'll be set for the rest of the week.
I'm
Okay.
already corralling cats, darling. I think I'll be the DD.
I'm
But he
eating
just
a
kind of
leaf.
like waddles away. You eat a leaf.
I'm chewing on it.
All right.
Kind of slimy.
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh god.
We must keep our bodies pure. I will refrain.
You always refrain, darling.
Oh,
That's what makes you
well-
so fun.
A 6.
A 6. It hits you hard. You start to see, like, I'm sure Felia is like trying to juggle again. You see like 8 balls in the air. You see 2 of her juggling.
Yep.
She starts to grow like a 3rd horn.
Whoa, Felai, I really dig your horn. When did that get there?
I've had 2, darling, and I've had them all my life.
No, there's another one.
It's my forehead, darling. Okay, you are
You just like
intoxicated.
push me, I like spin away and then fall down.
She is absolutely knackered.
Yes, so it's going to be... Does that mean that you're volunteering for babysitter duty? That sounds like you're volunteering for babysitter duty. Doesn't
That
sound
sounds
right?
like no, and I'm going to walk away. I just go to the other. I go to the other side of the circle, and I just start a tumbling routine, just trying to entertain people who look bored.
I'm just like, yeah.
It's like clapping at you.
I love how aggressive your claps are too. Yeah.
Keep
No, Rosie,
going.
you can have inspiration for that. It's charmed me.
Thank you.
Basically,
I find the people who look like they need entertainment, and I provide it.
I like it. All right, so yeah, night 1 passes very peacefully. For some it's a drug-induced state, others it's a entertaining those who need entertainment. And Day 2 comes along, day 3, and again, you're seeing I'm drifting here. There we go. You're seeing no sign of bandits, no sign of anything but more squirrels. Day 4 passes, day 5. For Raja, you're starting to get bored. Like your sword has been itching for blood, and there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm just on the top of the wagon. We're like,
and eventually you do. Every now and again you'll meet on the road other caravans. They'll come and like trade some trinkets with your caravans really fast. They give you some stuff. They get the gold. Keep going. Your caravan kind of growing as time goes on. These bandits that are promised never come. And finally, you make it to one of the pit stops, about day 5. The caravan is being checked into a town, a castle town, much like this one, from just like the one you left from. It's all starting to bleed together at this point. And you're in the back now. Your caravan 7 is the last one. So you're out of waiting for like 2 hours as they're checking in each wagon before you. And you watch as every other adventuring group gets to go to the tavern and drink the rest of the day away, and you're still waiting and waiting. And finally, at the end of that second hour, they check in your caravan. And you guys are finally free to go mess about town. But then suddenly, Samson is there, and he kind of holds out a hand. He's like, wait, you there, cushion lady.
Yes, dear. Yes, what do you need?
I have extra opportunity for gold if you guys want a little bit of extra.
But do describe this extra opportunity.
Yeah, so my calculations are pointing out to me we're missing something that we're supposed to have on our journey. So we wanted pumpkins, you see. There's a town near Selptan, about a day's journey that way, and he points back down the road from where you came. They're supposed to come and supposed to give us pumpkins. You see, here in the Border Kingdoms, these lords, they love their novelties. And they love pumpkin. They put pumpkin and spice together. It's like a weird new thing they're trying. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. But they need to have pumpkins from Selpt. Last time I tried to bring pumpkins from Neverwinter, they threw them at me. So I need to have pumpkins from Selpt specifically. So if you guys can go back about a half a day's journey over there, back where we came, take a right, you'll see Selpt. Go there, find out why they didn't give us their pumpkins, bring them back at any cost. And I'll pay you double what you are going to had already.
So my question is, for the pumpkins, do they need to be a certain content of spice, is my question? I feel like I've heard of this before.
Yes, I don't know. These spice pumpkins, I hear they bring them here, then they spice them later. It's above my pay grade, honestly. I don't care. I just need those big Selt pumpkins.
So is it a life-risking adventure, or is this just going to be, we're just going to go pick up pumpkins and then we're back and we're safe?
I mean, I hope it's do-do-do-do-do, because we need to leave, like, tomorrow. So if you guys don't come back with pumpkins, we're going to leave without you.
Delightful. Let me just discuss it with my cohorts. Thank you.
Yeah. Take your time. I don't have anywhere to be.
So he wants us to go get gourds, specifically pumpkins, for some kind of spice. What do you think? Do you think we should go back? It's
Raja
extra.
doesn't like pumpkins.
Not very good to smoke.
Fly's just lying on the ground with her legs up in a Pilates tabletop. It's an easy opportunity for extra gold. I say we take it.
Gold? Well, I'm almost out of moonweed. Yeah, I need some more gold.
Well, I guess that's 3 out of 4. I'm sorry, dear. At least the pumpkins, you don't have to eat them, so that's good. We'll take it. We'll take it.
He's already like walking back to town, and you can see his like thumbs up like come up behind him. He's like, "Sweet, see you later."
Okay, apparently we have to go back half a day and take a right. So let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's
as
go.
we're walking, I'm gonna like bother Raja like, I'm running real low on moonweed. You got any catnip?
Catnip, do I look like a tabaxi to you?
Yeah.
I am not. I'm a Leonine.
Okay.
Strong fighters, not
So,
runners.
No
like
catnip.
tabaxi.
I'm
No
going to
catnip.
start playing my pan flute very, very loudly to try and distract from this conversation.
Not a cat.
That works. I
Lion.
start doing some weird like swishy dance to it.
Nice. I'm gonna roll a random d20 for no reason. Don't worry about it.
That's never good.
That couldn't mean anything. Well, it's
Okay.
a 6, so it doesn't mean anything.
All right, so yeah, you go half a day's down and you take that right. And it was in the morning, where you got to the next city. So you got the whole day ahead of you. Again, it's going to be, like you said, quick, pick, get some pumpkins, come back by nightfall. Shouldn't be that hard. And you can start to take in, the beautiful sights of this path. As you take that right towards Selptan, you see large, lush forests. The leaves are starting to change into their fall colors. They haven't quite fallen off the trees yet, so it's that nice, beautiful, perfect time to view them before the trees die. And maybe like Mirthman, maybe could pluck some flowers along the way. There's plenty of beautiful flowers that catch your eye. To the tune of the flute music, it's beautiful, just perfect little autumn walk.
Nah, Mirthman's looking in the ground for anything that could be smoked.
Oh God! All right. Well, it's this beautiful autumn walk, and there's virtually nothing to smoke here. It's all more the flowery variety. But eventually, I believe. Let me see. What is everybody's passive perception?
Passive perception.
12.
I'm surprised it's that much.
13.
13.
13s.
10?
Okay. So you're too busy just playing your flute, trying to drown out the sounds of your companions arguing. But the rest of you, as you're looking for weeds, Marithwin, you see two things on the path in front of you. You see what looks to be a downed carriage in the middle of the path, and it looks to be a shadow of something in the bushes right next to the carriage, trying very hard to be sneaky and failing. It's too big to fit into the bushes it's trying to hide. And Falaya and Raja, you both smell on the air something of wet fur.
It's not mine.
Are you sure, darling?
Yes. I took a bath 7 days ago before we left.
Yes, that
Even
sounds
I wrinkle my nose at you.
Yes, that sounds rather dispositive. And Falaya is going to pull and string her short bow.
Whoa, hold on. We don't have to go that far so fast.
You do not know what it is. We're in the middle of a forest, in case you did not perceive through your weed fog.
I'm gonna try using speak with the animals to see if I can speak to this creature.
Okay. What are you saying to this creature?
Hey little fella, what you doing under there?
As soon as you say that, you hear rustling in the bushes. And you see something get up. Something like a human, maybe? Even taller than a human. You see a brown bear emerge from the bushes, standing upright on its haunches and coming at you almost like a mummy, claws outstretched. And when you string your bow, Falaya, you see suddenly some humanoid with a green hood on jumps on top of the downed carriage and is aiming a bow right at you. Let's roll initiative.
No.
Well, first, you guys gotta place your tokens. Place them right here before you roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
You're on the other side of this little river thing.
Where would you say the bushes are?
So you see, I'm gonna show the brown bear is right here. He's a large creature. There he goes.
I'm probably about there.
And look at this just bonus here. But look at this beautiful
Yes.
4E brown bear art. How ferocious it is. His teeth bigger than his mouth.
Ooh, another one.
Yeah.
Peter is on the roll.
Peter, roll a 1 again? Yeah, you did.
This is why I hate digital dice.
Peter, you roll ones with real dice too.
I am not being able to put my delightful little token up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you, let's see, just go by her name? Can you grab her and drag her in?
Well, let me see if I can do that. Yes.
Yes.
There you go. I see her.
Yes.
Right, so did you get a 20 for initiative? Is that what I saw?
I don't know.
Or is that you test rolling something?
Why does it say 0?
As you didn't, yeah, you brought the token out before. The
But that's
choice
what you
of
said to do.
digital, I mean, you did it the other way around, I imagine.
No, I brought my token out and then I rolled initiative.
It's on me. I didn't bring out the initiative tracker fast enough. Shh.
There
The
you
joys
go.
of digital stuff, everyone.
Yeah.
So Ember has... You guys got some nice rolls here. Give her an 18. Let's see what my
Yikes.
guys got.
No.
Another... See, they got a nat 1 as well. That's not too bad.
Plus 13.
No, I just rolled twice in one go.
Plus 13, yeah, what the hell?
The bear is dead
It's
last
just
here.
a bear.
Alright, so... Our scout here is pretty... our hunter person is pretty quick, but somehow, because you've been paying attention to your rowdy cohorts here, Kanta, you are first to go.
Oh god. Hold on.
You see this bear just like mummy walking out of the trees. You see this hunter on top of this cart, just aiming their bow square at you guys. How do you want to respond?
I would like to take out my mace and try and be as intimidating as humanly possible because I was taught that bears, you must be bigger than life to get them away from you.
I like that. So you're gonna try and intimidate him?
Yes.
Okay, so roll an intimidate check. See where this
Oh,
goes.
Lord. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Oh, I get a nice little bonus. We love that.
How are you intimidating him? Are you trying like physical? Are you saying something?
I am. Hold on, this is a perfect time. I am trying to sing a song at him because I have been told that my words do more harm than good sometimes. So.
It could be knowing many things. It means you're a very good or very bad singer.
So I'm singing to the tune of a certain blonde musical. Keep it positive as you let out your inner purr. Keep it positive as you lick your paw and tame that fur. They may not fight. You and he will be so tight. You know we're right. We're positive.
Positive.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know the backstory in the Twitch chat, Emma and I went to college together, and that musical Legally Blonde was coming out during the height of that. So,
I love.
this is just like I'm having like flashbacks right now.
MG Cook's positive.
Positive, yes.
Yes.
It's pretty clever.
That's a good way. So that was amazing. I would love to say that something great happens, but unfortunately, you just see the bear's face is blank. It seems to register nothing of what you said. It's just continuing to sit there like mummy walking, slowly turning in your guys' direction.
Well, that didn't work. Someone help me, please.
Let's see. Yes, our hunter character is next here, and she is going to knock her bow. She gets 2 attacks, so she hears your singing. She also sees she had Thalia like already marked. She's gonna shoot 1 arrow at each of you. First for our cleric here, a 7 and a 10. No, so Thalia, you notice her form is kind of terrible. She kind of very mechanically kind of takes the arrow out, just goes like this really slowly and shoots, and it just drifts to the side of you and lands in the river at your cleric's feet. Very ineffective. And with that, she jumps back down and kind of goes behind the cover of the cart. All right, Marithwin, you're up.
Ruthven was trying to figure out what creature she was gonna turn into, because a bear is a challenge rating 1, and I can't do that.
Yeah, mostly small things, I believe.
Yeah, I was trying to turn into something similar. Oh, I can be a black bear. There we go. I can't be a brown bear, but I can be a black bear. So I will answer the this bear's. I don't know. I feel like Northwind thinks that being a bear will help her communicate with this bear better. So she'll turn into a black bear.
Okay.
With wild shape, and I don't think she's ready to attack yet.
I believe is it a bonus action for you? I think it's maybe an action.
That's my full action, probably.
Probably.
Well then.
Unless you're that druid class that gets the bonus action, but.
Nah, that's probably my full action.
Yeah, so you shift into a great black bear and ready to meet this bear. You can still move, but if you want to get closer to the other bear.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, how close do you want to get?
Am I dumb enough to go all the way into striking range?
Is she still high while she's a bear? Is the question.
Yep.
Or does wild shape sober you up?
As a bear, you know, you're bigger, so like the drugs in me are gonna
It's dispersing. Is that
like
is that science?
I
When you
think-
polymorph, there's more drugs. There's more body for the drugs to go
Oh,
around.
Migooks. I don't know how to say your name, sir.
MG Cooks.
Yeah, if you're a
MG
moon
Cooks.
druid. Ooh.
Says that I am a moon druid. Says that I
Okay.
can get a bonus action.
Yep.
Sweet. So it is a bonus action. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So you're gonna go for the
correct,
attack
guys. No. I'm probably gonna wander up there and try again. I mean, can I use speak with animals while I'm in wild shape?
then? I imagine you just speak bear, or roar at it. You would understand the gestures and the roaring.
Okay, well, I do want to figure out what's going on with this bear. Maybe I'll roll.
You could roll perception. You could roll maybe like an insight, depending if you're trying to study him physically, his mannerisms. What are you trying to figure out?
I guess I'll try and insight the bear.
Okay, you can insight.
Damn it.
A 9. All you can tell is that you can register that he has, again, that kind of like very stoic look on his face. Like he's not registering anything. No emotion. That's all you can glean.
Bother.
All right. Meanwhile, Raja, it's battle time.
All right, so Raja is gonna get very inspired by what Cantabella did, and so he's gonna do his special Leonine action, which is called. Sorry, first time playing a Leonine.
Oh, the roar thing?
Yeah, the daunting roar.
Ooh.
So as a bonus action, so first of all, I'm gonna move to the bear. So I'm gonna be right here. Yeah, I can be 10 feet away from him. So I'm gonna be right here, and I'm gonna do as a bonus action my menacing roar. So you have to do a DC wisdom save. So wisdom saving throw DC 13, sir.
All right, let's see if he gets it. He got an 8.
Nice. So you are frightened by me.
Yeah, so you do that menacing roar. The bear, as he registers that, you see him like shake his head suddenly,
Yes.
and he looks down at you, and he suddenly his eyes go wide.
I'm like,
No, I give him actually like the MGM roar. I go.
He's like, oh, he's like, I had tickets to see a movie. I gotta go. His eyes go wide, and for that he seems to register. He looks down at you fully, and he's looking with just wide eyes, and he starts turning around.
Awesome.
And like on his turn, he'll move away from you.
All right, and as my action, is the ranger, the hunter, the huntress, is she hidden? Like, is she like half
She's in
covered?
half cover, so she's got
covered?
like, but up to her chest is where the downed carriage is covering.
Okay, so could I throw a hand axe at her?
Is Yandex a range of like 20 or 30?
Yes.
It's 2060.
Okay.
Am I?
So you could.
Am I
You're
too far
at
away?
35, so
Okay,
you're
yeah.
in between.
So I'm too far.
You'd have disadvantage if you do it.
Yeah, so I already moved. By the way, the bear being frightened, does he have to take his reaction to? move
Only if it
away?
says so.
It just says that he becomes frightened of
Okay.
me until the
So
end
now,
of my next turn.
now he only has disadvantage on attack rolls while he can see you, and he has to run away from you when it's his turn.
Okay, great. In that case, I'm just gonna hit the bear with my glaive, and so I'm gonna roll.
I believe if he takes damage at might end. Let me see. Unfrightened. Did I make that up?
I guess it's like as well, like if it's specified in the thing.
Yeah.
I will leave it up to you.
No, you can keep going, I guess. If
Okay.
it doesn't say in his ability, then he doesn't have to.
Sadly, because I'm also running the stream, I don't want people to just like constantly be like out of the roll 20. So I'm just gonna roll a die and I'm gonna add my modifier.
No problem.
So here's my d20, and it is a 18.
Ooh. That is a clean hit.
Yeah, plus. So my glaive is gonna do 1d10 plus 5 damage.
Does your glaive have reach?
Yeah, my glaive has reach. It's
Dang,
at 10
alright.
feet. And on top of that, I have the polearm master feat. So I
dang.
do
Get
8
it.
plus 5, so that is a 15? No, 13. 13.
Oh yeah, but these guys have no armor, so 13 damage.
Yes.
Wow, you draw some blood with that. You see the gash go in this bear's leg, and he roars out in pain.
Roger.
Raja's a wrestler now.
He's an athlete. That's his
Just
background.
like Fabolo, his battle cry is his own name.
All right, now we're up to Falia.
All right, Philia is going to
Philia.
dash across the river. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Bam. God, I love being a monk. And she is going to take a short-range shot at the ranger with her crossbow, short bow. So roll 1d20 plus 6. Does an 11 hit?
11. It does not. It just bounces off the ruin she's hiding behind.
All right.
Wow,
Well,
the rolls are bad today.
rolls are quite bad, but
Raja's doing all right.
Yeah.
you know what? Because this is a Kensei weapon for me, I get to use martial arts. So
Yeah.
Aya, she looses the arrow. I guess it sort of like jiggles in the wood harmlessly. And still locking eyes with the hunter, she's going to throw a sidekick at the bear.
Ooh. What a power move. You're just like, I'm going to kick your pet while you're watching.
What? All right. Plus 6. Oh!
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Nice.
Alright.
Very nice.
All
All right, so we don't have our. Usually Kevin would roll his little die for Chris, but we're just going to hand out the usual way. Roll double your damage.
All
So we don't have Kevin's special times 3 dice
Yes.
with us today, unfortunately.
Aw, we miss
me double.
Kevin.
We miss you, Kevin. We love you.
All right, so let's roll 1d4, and then 1d4 plus the 4 of my dex, so that's going to be 8, so 16 damage, I think.
Damn, 16. All right, so yeah, that the bear, like, you hear a crunch as you go to kick this bear. And it's starting to like limp now as it's trying to get away from both you and Raja. Anything else?
Would you count it an action to take a quick look at this thing and see if it's a zombie or mind control?
No, it's a quick glance. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
It'll be a pretty high DC, I imagine, but you can do like a perception check to check it and see if there's any decaying skin or anything.
All right. Let's see. What's my perception?
Oh, not
Another
too
5.
much. Yeah, it looks alive. There's no like, he doesn't see it. You know, no marks, no magic circles, no anything like that on it. Nothing obvious anyway.
Talking's a free action. Come
Yes.
out from behind there. Show yourself.
Have Fabolo flashbacks.
Come out and fight me.
Yes. All right. So the bear, yeah, it's been beaten and bloodied as it is. It disengages from you, and it just attempts to get away. Because it's the whole thing is going to be disengaging and moving. It's got 40 feet of movement, so it gets like the edge of the map. You see it just running down, like following the river's course and going towards a forest in the distance. That's about all it's going to do with its action. Which brings us back to the top of the round, Kanta. As new possibilities open up for you.
Hello. All right. Where is this lovely? Did we figure out where she's hiding, or
Yeah,
they
she's-
are hiding?
She's just you can still see like her chest and head above this carriage. She's just kind of using it for like cover.
Do we have opportunity attacks for the bear running away?
He disengaged, so
Oh, okay, okay. My bad.
he's in full retreat now. He's frightened. He's beaten.
I'm just trying to kill here.
I'm just wondering more of. I've only got 30 feet to go. Where is she in particular on the
She's
map?
this one right here.
Where am I not seeing her? Sorry for all the communication delays. All right. I'm going to just start getting as close to her as I can in as stealthy a manner as possible, since distraction is probably happening from other people.
Okay. So you're just kind of trying to get close.
Yeah. Like,
Nope.
Yes, but like over. Let me see if I can do my pointer if it wants to work for me.
You just hold it down, you can tag.
Right there.
Okay. So you want to try to ready any actions or anything, or just walk in?
Just walking, just tra-la-la-la-lying on the side, trying to stay away from bear and other people's weapons.
Okay. Smart plan. All right. So you're in luck now because she was fired upon now. Our hunter is fully focused on Felia here, and he's going to take 2 more shots with that longbow if she can. That's a 6 and a 22. All right, so 22 is definitely going to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, let me check something here. Is this being done with advantage, or are these multiple attacks?
It's 2 attacks, 2 separate attacks. So yeah, 1 bow, 1 arrow just again flies wildly off course. The second one hits you for 5 piercing damage as it sinks into your thigh.
I am going to deflect missile.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
1d10 plus. I am level 4, and then.
It's happening. All my monk friends, they never get a chance to deflect missile.
mod is-
Finally happening. You saw it here, folks. Deflect missile in real time.
All right, so 12 damage. How much damage would it have done?
Would have done 5.
Cool. So,
You can throw it back now, right?
oh, Laya just catches it in midair. You're going to have to do better than that. Oh, I just slipped into Fabula for him.
You run the big twist. The big twist that fly takes off her mask at the end, and it's Fabula.
Everyone. I'm going to conserve my key points, and I just like mic drop it, the arrow.
Okay.
Actually, drop and then wag my finger at her. Not today.
Alright. She's just staring blankly at you, not taking any movement after that. Now, Marithwin. Now that you're a black bear, what are you gonna do?
Well, Merlin was trying to go for the peaceful route, but the bear ran away, and this other lady is shooting at my friends. So I'm just gonna charge on up to her and try and bite her.
All right. Which way are you gonna go?
Oh, you know what? She's blocked, huh?
Do you have 30
Can I
feet as a
reach-
bear?
I actually,
Do you have 40?
no, I think only a brown bear does. Oh, I do have 40. Yes, I do.
Okay. So yeah, if you try to attack from like here, you kind of have to reach over the carriage, which will give her like +2 to her AC. Decide quick. You have 6 seconds of battle.
Sorry.
There's no time for hesitation. You're not a gnome hiding in the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You could stand atop this wheel, I feel like, if you wanted to.
I think technically I have enough movement to go around this edge to her.
There's 30? Yeah, so 35, 40. You definitely can get around. Get
Yeah.
right up next to her.
Yeah, so I'll go around so that I can get right on her. And I will swipe at her. Let's see, melee weapon attack +3 to hit.
Battle music is gone.
Still there, it's just fading.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 19.
19, oh yeah, for sure that hits.
And that's 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, oh, that was pretty brutal. Yeah, she's got like leather armor, so you just kind of tear into that armor and you see blood spray out as she takes that damage.
Wait,
Yes.
oh, it says hit 5, and then it also says 1d6 +2. I'm assuming 5 is just if you want to take the standard amount of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 DMs, you can use average damage if you don't want to roll for damage.
Right. And then I like
DM
try and
stuff.
speak to her.
That's a bear.
Hi,
She's like,
somebody
"Rah, rah, rah,
calling
rah."
me by my name.
Someone you know?
I don't know. Maybe?
You never know who's talking. Okay, so yeah, you tear into her for that 5 damage. How are you talking to her? If you're a
it's
bear.
just bear sounds, so whatever bear sounds like, I don't know.
I'm a bear! I like fish!
I'm really just asking her for some honey. I'm really hungry.
The munchies hit.
Yeah. She just turns back to you with a very blank face, not registering. Meanwhile, Raja, your prey is escaping you.
All right, Sergio, is it okay if you restart the music, like you stop it and you restart it? I think because I refreshed my roll 20, the thing stopped. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Let me. Yeah, now I can hear it. Thank you very much. So Raja being how far is Raja from the bear? Oh, the bear is still close to me. Okay, that's great. Do I want to attack?
Close, 35.
Yeah. So the bear is like very deeply wounded, right?
Yeah, you see like drops of blood going on the grass. He's just like galloping away from you. You didn't even know bears could gallop.
And the huntress, she's okay.
You see some blood splurt out as Marithwin slashed her.
Okay.
So they're both pretty injured right now.
I'm just gonna turn around and be like,
Bear or huntress? Which one?
Do the bear.
and I just sprint towards the bear, and
I'll be in a Twitch clip of that later.
and so I move 25 feet, which gets me here, and then with my glaive, I'm just gonna slash.
Okay.
And here we go. Here we go for the slash. Where are you at? Character sheet. Let's see if it's gonna work, guys. I'm gonna try it with roll 20. Yes, it worked.
All right, yeah, that works.
I got a 13 plus 1 because I don't have the magic glaive here. So that's a 14. No, actually, hold on. I did fix it. That's a 13.
All right. Well, either way, your hit strikes true on this bear that's running away. You slashes behind.
Awesome. Damage 7.
7. All right, another creature of the wilds falls to Raja's glaive. He just tumbles down to the river, and the river is staining red with blood now.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action take a piece of it.
Oh, you do? Oh, what a sight! You're feasting. You're eating right now.
That's it.
Meanwhile, back in the land of the civilized.
Hello, here on Basilica of the Cudgel, we eat live animals.
We eat our prey.
We eat prey.
We eat their skin.
RPG Chronicles, because right now it's not Basilica of the Cudgel.
Yeah. RPG
Chronicles. We use the whole monster.
Yeah.
RPG Chronicles. Eat the brains.
Or the bear. Kevin is like, oh my god.
Kevin's like, oh my god, guys, if you're gonna get censored, stop. You're gonna ruin my stream. Sorry, Kevin.
I'm just the apex predator doing what an apex predator would do.
All right.
Is going to charge forward. 1, a 2, a 3.
In my bear shape, look slightly uncomfortable seeing you tear into another bear.
Leaps majestically over the wagon. Just this purple tiefling in bright circus clothes, built like a CrossFit athlete, just leaping and jumping and tough muttering it. And she is going to land and put a hand on the ranger's head, and I am going to cast Charm Person because of my tiefling bloodline. I can do that once a day.
I thought you were going to go for like a Vulcan death grip or something. You said you put your hand on her head. You just snap her neck. Right, so she has to make a wisdom save, correct?
With advantage, since we are actively fighting her.
Yes.
I believe that the DC for that, it's 10 plus spellcasting mod plus proficiency, so that's going to be 14.
All right, she got a 14. So you go to use that Charm Person. You feel on your hand a kind of cold sensation. It like pricks your skin like a needle. Something ejects your magic.
Does it feel like magic?
Yeah, it feels strange. You've used Charm Person before. You know, if people were, it's more like a willpower pushing you out. This is more like some other dark force pushing you out of her mind.
I do not have second attack, I believe. So
Not at this stage. Bonus action?
Only if you
Mostly
take
just
the attack
martial arts
action.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah.
Here's
Unless-
a clear image of Raja eating the bear.
All right, so going back to our cleric then, Kanta. You see this spell fail, and she's surrounded by bear and monk. What do you do?
Cantabella.
Cantabella.
I thought you said cleric, and I'm like,
He
I'm
did-
not a
he did say
cleric.
Oh, sorry, I
cleric.
keep saying
He
cleric. I
did
keep
say
saying you're a bard.
I think that's why I'm like confused because I'm looking at a spell. Sorry, that's my fault. I am close enough to be able to use Tasha's hideous laughter.
You are.
Yes. And you have to succeed a wisdom saving throw.
She got a 19.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it's at 14, so that does not work.
Yeah, so similarly, you try to do that on her, and you feel a cold, like oozy presence, almost like you feel like your finger got wet. And you're like, what is that? Something just rejects you. It's a very strange sensation.
Then can I cantrip for friends, please?
If you have a bonus action cantrip.
It's at cast at will. It's one action. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know, I
Good
gotta
try.
try things. I've never
Solid
played
try.
a book. I tried.
All right, so she's now being surrounded. She sees this and drops her bow, takes out a short sword. And she's going to try, and again, she strikes once at the bear and once at the tiefling, hopefully. It's an 11 on the brown bear and an 18 on the tiefling.
Oof.
Does 11 hit?
That is going to hit me.
Does 11 hit you at the bear?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it does, right, Earthwind?
What? I'm sorry. 18?
11 hit you? Yeah.
11? No.
Oh, really?
I'm
Even
a
you're in bear
bear.
form? Bears have low AC, don't wear armor.
I lied. It's 11. Yeah.
That's what I
it
thought.
hits me.
Okay. So that's 3 damage on you, piercing, and 5 damage on our tiefling monk here.
All right.
Yeah, she's just kind of whipping her sword. Again, very untrained almost. She's kind of just whipping it for her life. And Marithwin, you're up.
Does she look to be under a spell as well, like the bear?
She has very robotic movements. Very stiff movements.
It's like the end of Stardust.
Yes.
This is not actually like a bear thing, but can I like just try and hold her?
Grapple? Probably go for a
Yeah.
grapple. Okay. Yes,
I
it's gonna be
forgot
a
the word
contested
for a moment.
strength. She's gonna try and use athletics to wiggle her way out of your grip. Damn, when the DM rolls well. I got an 18. What did you get?
Damn it. Let's
You have a
see.
strength. You
I'm
can use a
trying to
bear
fi-
strength.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Just roll d20 and add your bear modifier.
It's a +4, I guess.
So hope you roll a 14 or higher. Or should be a 15 or higher.
Here's to hoping.
Nope.
Oh. Yeah, so as you're trying to go for her, is when she stabs you. So she kind of keeps you at bay with her stab. She is fighting for her life in the comments, much like Couch Guy's girlfriend.
Aww.
I'm glad someone got that. All right, Raja, you're up.
Okay.
Raja.
So I'm going to move 30 feet. If I move 30 feet and I'm right here, I'm 10 feet away. Can I hit?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna get there, like I'm gonna rush, and then I'm gonna hit with my glaive. I'm also going to expend a superiority die.
Ooh.
Actually, I can say if I want to do it afterwards.
You can wait till
right?
after you hit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Maneuvers.
afterwards. Yes, maneuvers. That's a 13.
That does hit.
Great.
Pierce through her leather armor.
Okay, then Will my precision... Well, I'm going to do a trip attack.
Ooh, okay.
So, first, here's the damage. 12 damage.
12 damage. All right. So as you sweep the leg and trip her, you just hear a crack as her head hits a rock.
Okay,
and
she's dead?
She looks up and like her eyes just flash for a second. And she looks up at the tiefling right in front of her, and she's just like reaches up towards you, and she's just like, "Where am?" And then she just falls down dead.
Okay, because Raja is just doing this, as like just he's swinging, you know what I mean? Like he's in the mood. So I'm with Polearm Master. I have a bonus action to hit, with the end of the pole. And my glaive has like kind of like this sharp end, right? So I trip her and then like I stab her in the back, right? Like as she's on the ground, and I just, I finish her.
Oh, okay. Yes, a gruesome end for the bear and this poor hunter.
I'm just like, yeah.
I really think we shouldn't have done that.
Well, it's
Why?
too late now, darling, and you did wonderful, wonderful work as I'm standing from behind everyone.
Thank you.
And I just lick my paws with all the blood that there's on it.
Did you see? I think she was under some form of spell.
Well, she's not anymore, so that's positive.
Exactly.
Right.
Am I the only one bothered by this?
Yes,
You are a monk, dear.
we are heroes. We do what heroes do.
We are heroes. Bum, 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 bum.
Actually, you do perceive that this bear form of me does look kind of sad. Like a big tear rolls down my cheek, and I just kind of sit on my hind legs, looking all like.
Aw. You will notice that as the scene shifts and after Raja's done with his victory roar, you suddenly perceive that that's the only sound in this immediate vicinity. The sound of you roaring, the sound of the metal kind of wiping off the blood of your glaive. There's no birds chirping, no like little critters getting around like munching on acorns or anything. It's completely like dead silent now.
Everybody's afraid of Raja.
And as you kind of go on, like do your victory dance or walk away and grab your prizes, you hear like a little splish splash, and kind of mixed with the blood of this huntress you just killed. You notice you're stepping in kind of orange goop. At your feet, you see like rinds and seeds of pumpkins. You're kind of stepping in smashed pumpkins that were left spilling out of this carriage that you're now all kind of in front of.
Oh no, Raja allergic pumpkins. No.
Constitution save.
Great. Your face is swollen for the rest of the day.
Oh, I'm gonna roll Constitution.
I'm rooting around with my muzzle in the contents of the carriage.
All right.
Seeing what
So
I smell.
aside from the smell of pumpkin, you also smell like the very distinct, disgusting smell of flesh that's starting to turn,
Yum.
starting to rot.
It's not originating from the dead woman, is it?
It's not. It's originating from inside the carriage, where you see what look to be a simple, maybe farmhand dressed in commoner's clothes, and two would-be adventurers. You see kind of a fighter in like chainmail, freshly nice chainmail, and a tabard with the mark of his kingdom on it, lying face down, bloodied, and a little dwarf in wizard garb. They're both like lying face down, dead.
Is the old man carrying a staff?
He is not. We had a quarterstaff that's like broken now.
Okay.
Careful, old man wizard. Every old people with staffs wizards.
Wait,
You do see, however, he has 2 red potions on his belt.
Wizard. Raja don't trust wizards.
Falaya is going to gently remove the bodies from the wagon and kind of lay them on the path.
Okay. You notice that they are, they're just mauled. You see claw marks. You can guess what happened. Arrows sticking out of the wizard's back. You can guess what happened here. It seems like everything of value, aside from those 2 potions, have been kind of broken or stripped from them.
I will attempt to use my bear paws to dig like some graves for them.
Aw.
Good. You feel this pat on your flank as Leia gives you like an approving sort of scritch.
Oh. I like that.
I'm going to, I don't know if I'd have to roll sleight of hand for this, but I'm going to take the potions as stealthily as I can.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Bury the...
Hiding them from your
adventure.
teammates or hiding them from anything else that might be around here?
At this juncture, from my teammates.
Okay. See, I guess you can roll stealth to see, combated by their passive, how well that works.
Oh, I definitely.
21. Yeah, you're
see
fine.
that.
Yeah, Raj is too busy screaming. You know, you're digging your grave. Marithwin, maybe, I'm guessing Kanta's maybe singing a song for the dead or trying to get the pumpkin juice off your boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. I don't know if this is possible. I want to do an investigation check just to see what's going on around, like the wagon without bodies, all that stuff.
Go for it.
Yeah. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted.
14. All right.
That's not it. Don't look at it. Don't look at that one. There you go.
The 14's the best one, though.
It really is. I should have kept it.
Is it +5?
No, that's why I had to take it off. So it's a 2.
Okay.
Well, the 14, I'll go with the 14 because I think it's the first one. You rolled it without a +5. So with that 14, I already told you, you notice the same things on the dead bodies, claw marks, arrows sticking out. You know that these people you just fought are the ones that killed them. You also notice as you kind of, clear some of these busted pumpkins away from the rubble, that the cart that you're kind of stationed on has a symbol. It looks to be kind of a little sunrise going over a tree, and it says Tomrico's Farms. You don't recognize the name, but it seems to be whoever commissioned this cart.
I'm going to ask my teammates, particularly Raja, dear. Raja, do you just summoning her over? Can you just take a look at this? Is this anything you recognize by chance? Maybe you saw?
I grab it, my mane in the wind. I grab that, and do I recognize anything?
I'm guessing do you come from this area, or I guess you come from far away as a Leonin?
Yeah, I come from far away.
Yeah, so no, this is nothing is familiar to you.
I'm like, Raja is very prideful, so he doesn't want to admit that he doesn't know about it. So he's gonna be like,
yes, I do know.
I call over. I'm so sorry, Peter. How do you pronounce your wonderful character's name?
Falaya.
Falaya, dear. Hold on, please don't throw that. Falaya, could you? We just need a second opinion. Second opinion, Raja?
Raja knows.
You see Falaya is like, she's pulling her hand out of her jacket, but she sort of adjusts the collar and walks over on her hooves. What is it, dears?
Do you know what this is?
On it says,
Raja doesn't know how to read comments.
it says, pumpkin. Yes.
It says pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Yes, it says pumpkin. Good job, darling. And I'm gonna grit you behind the ears a bit, which I know you like.
So supportive.
I'm well traveled, so perhaps I've heard of this. Is there a check you want to do, DM?
You could try history to see if you have. Give it like a DC 14, maybe. Nope. Oh, wait, is that yours? Oh, there you go. 15. Okay. You maybe have heard of these pumpkins of Tomrico's Farms. You know they're pretty good. They make a mean pumpkin stew. Other than that, you know that they make their home in the small town of Selpt.
This must be the shipment of pumpkins that Samson was complaining about not arriving. I've heard much of their pumpkin stew. It actually sounds rather restorative.
Well,
Raja.
Yes.
Raja and Kanta. A word, and Falaya puts her very thick arms around both of you.
Why is Marithwin kept out? Poor bear.
She's still digging.
No, Marithwin has like dug a shallow ditch and then kind of fell over from hunger. She's just kind of whining for food now.
Well, then I'll get to her later. This scout, this woman, was quite obviously under the effect of some form of magic. I think that if we meet someone else with hostile intent, we should prioritize debilitating them before exterminating them.
Maybe.
Oh, that's no fun.
Maybe Lady and Bear allergic to pumpkins like Roger allergic to pumpkins, and bad effect on their head.
Possible, but Raja, if you had an allergic reaction to the pumpkins,
Yes.
and then you hit me, would you want me to kill you?
Yes. If Raja becomes mad, Raja not Raja anymore.
I mean, he does have a point.
But I don't think this woman meant us harm. You saw she reached out for me and did not know where she was. The next time we find someone who moves and acts like these people, let us make sure that they are attacking us of their own free will. Please.
You let me know if I need to attack, and I do what you tell me to do.
Wonderful. How's that for a compromise? I'll scope it out, and if these people mean us real harm, Raja gets to eat their brains.
Raja's gonna take the heart of the huntress as a trophy.
Please don't.
At this point, Bear Norithwin has been nosing around the spilled like pumpkin of the carriage, trying to look for food. So it's like all over her muzzle now, and now she's going over to Raja, like still looking for food because she didn't find anything. With her like covered in pumpkin, now she's like nosing like his pockets and stuff. So you're now getting pumpkin on you.
Oh.
I did a 17 saving throw, so hopefully I'm all right.
Yeah, I think you're fine with a 17.
I just sneeze all over your face.
Is there any way that I might be able to do a small version of Dancing Lights just around our lovely bear compadre to just distract her for a minute?
Sure, why not? A cantrip version.
The cantrip, just small, just poof, just in front of the face. There you
Dancing,
go, dear.
dancing poof.
Dancing poof.
It does work. Northwind Bear is now just like ooh 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 ooh.
Raja, help
Clawing
me.
at the lights.
Raja, help me take these unfortunates into the ditch, and then we can proceed on.
Let's dump them in the river.
Into the ditch.
Okay, into the ditch, fine.
Alright, so you do somewhat ceremoniously dispose of the bodies, and it is still in the pure silence, with no
Anybody?
animals in sight.
Anybody with fire?
I have this image of Falia like gently dragging or gently carrying the ranger in and depositing her, and then Raja comes over with the two on his shoulders and just spikes them one at a time.
Oh god. The dwarf's face is unrecognizable now.
I just pull them by the hair. I'm just dragging them by the hair.
Oh no.
Just dragging them.
Well, with that, I guess I'll drop it from somewhat ceremonious to barely ceremonious funeral for them. The sun is now high in the sky. It's afternoon, and the time to get these pumpkins before nightfall is growing. The window's closing, so you continue on the road to Selptan. About an hour later now, Marith, when you've wild-shaped out your hours.
2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours, okay. So you're still a bear, I guess, as you approach town. You see at the bottom of this valley that you're approaching, the forest starts to give way to farmlands. You start to see little scarecrows, guarding nice verdant yellow fields. You follow some fences. You don't see any farmers working, though. Again, it's complete silence. Until you get close to the town. You start to see a little ring of houses marking the edge of this nice, charming little hamlet. And you start to hear in the distance all kinds of like meows and purrs. A chorus of kitty noises as you approach this town.
There's a kitty? There's a kitty?
There's several kitties.
I'm not a kitty. I am not a kitty. I'm a leonine.
So I'm listening for the loudest portion of kitty noises, and I'm just on the ground going, here kitty kitty, here kitty kitty.
Right, so you get to you see the first house is kind of coming up, and it's a little nice little 1-story cottage thatched roof deal. You start going here, kitty kitty, and you see 3 cats start coming out. There's like 2 little black ones and an orange kitten.
Oh my goodness!
They immediately come at your summons. Yeah, they present their chins out for scritches.
I immediately do as such, and I sit on the ground and I just let them come at me because I'm just like, cats, give me the cats.
Is there a black cat?
There are 2 black cats. Yes.
Hello.
So you're gonna go over. Okay, one of them peels off and comes to you. It looks you straight in the eye, and at the same time, the orange kitten looks you straight in the eye, Kanta. I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw. As you feel a warm, fuzzy feeling overtake you.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Ah, crap.
And if someone in the comments in our Twitch chat would like to, I'm over here. If someone in the comments would love to give me a good cat name, I'm accepting applications.
Well.
15 and a 13. Okay. The
Hi,
fuzzy.
guys. Give us your best cat names.
A fuzzy feeling passes over you, Falaya. As you kind of go, this is a cute cat. You pick her up, you start petting her. Nothing else out of the ordinary, except for that one moment of like, oh, this is a really nice cat. She's very cuddly.
Yeah.
Oh. Kanta, you suddenly feel like this orange kitten is the most adorable creature on the planet. You want to take her with you and like just protect her forever. You feel like her name is for some reason you get the instance that her name should be Mr. Piggles, or sorry, Furry. You should be Furry the cat.
Oh.
Furry the
her
cat.
name. And that you will not let go of Furry for anything. She is sticking by your side forever even.
I rip a portion of my skirt off from the ground because I want to protect her so badly, and I make one of those baby wraps so that she can just sit right there and see the rest of the world and not have to do anything.
She purrs contently. And you feel like kind of a feeling in your mind like, yeah, I did good. This is great. Like, things are going to go great today.
I am now a mother. Everything is set.
Meanwhile, as you're kind of doing this and you're petting your cat, you start to hear a knocking. You hear a little girl's voice like, Mom, Dad, it's not funny. Let me in. Mom.
I'll go over to the source of the noise.
All right, so you, it's not very far. You see, I could get a good look now at the town. The first house on this ring of houses, a little cottage. It looks to be a little blonde girl with like little pigtails. She's got a cat. She's got a nice like gray cat, little chubby boy sitting at her feet. And she's like trying to bang down the door to apparently her house, which is shut. And she's banging, Mom, Dad, please! It's been a day. It's almost a day now, please. I'm fucking hungry. And you just hear, now, sweetie, you know what you have to do to get in. Just leave the cats outside. You hear dogs like barking wildly on the other side of the door inside the house.
I'm gonna sway up to her, and big old bear is coming up towards this little girl.
Don't worry, Doc Whitty. Mr. Piggles will return. I just didn't want to name the female cat Mr. Piggles. All right, you're gonna saunter over to the girl.
I'm like swaying. I'm still a little bit high. Something or other.
Okay.
And I'll just like, to me, I think I'm going to approach this girl in a friendly manner. That's what I think I'm doing. I'm like, oh.
Oh, you're a bear still.
Mm-hmm.
So she turns around, she goes, Dad, there's a bear outside now, please! Mom, there's a bear! Now, honey, don't tell lies. Just put the cat away.
Bear, I just put my head in the window all of a sudden.
The window is shuttered, unfortunately.
I'm gonna come over and just kind of put myself between them. I've still got the cat in my arm, because kitty. Actually, I put the cat down for a brief minute. Whoa, come on, Mary, come on. And kind of like a lion tamer, I start motioning you to like back up a bit. Back up, bear.
Ooh.
Oh.
I approached the little girl if I am out of my cat haze enough.
Yeah, if you finished your little satchel, so you've got your cat, furry, dangling from you.
I gently just say, "Hello, dear. What's your name?"
There's a bear right there.
This is just Mary, the dancing bear. I'm Felia.
I will comply by doing a dance.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start juggling to complete it. See, we're traveling performers. Well, the two of us are.
It's like wiping tears. Oh, okay. My name is Scora, and this is my cat. This is my cat, Wiggles.
Hello, Wiggles and Scara. You said, dear.
It's Scora with an O.
Scora, I'm so sorry. Why are you locked out of your house, dear?
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted a cat, and I went outside, and there was a cat, so I took the cat. And then my mom and dad said they don't want the cat anymore. And so they said I had to get rid of the cat if I want to come back.
That is cruel, and I am so sorry that you had to deal with this. Isn't that right, Raja? It's just so unfair.
Raja is still in the cart, so he goes, "Ruh."
You're still in the cart. You're like 2 hours away. You're still an hour behind them. Just like, where'd they go?
Yeah.
I'm bored of dancing now, so I'm gonna be trying to find a way into this house. Like, is there a back door or something?
Hey, Mary, whoa, Mary, come back.
So there's a back window, but that one is also you see it's kind of hastily boarded up. There's wooden planks crisscross blocking this back window.
Is there anything that you can do that might be able to detect anything? Yeah. You said you want to do more investigative things. Investigative? One of those.
I'm running after the bear, so I don't know if I'm
Okay.
in the ear
I'm
range.
now heaving my weight against the back door, trying to break it down.
Oh, the back window? Okay, roll in athletics.
Well, it's a back door. I don't want to break the window, but
There's no back door, it's just a back window.
okay. Maybe the front door then.
Okay, so either way, roll in athletics to see if you can break it.
I would like to try to stop her. So would that be animal handling or something?
I'd say, are you trying to talk her down or physically stop her?
I'm trying to talk her down. She's a bear. I'm pretty.
Yeah. You would know that as a druid, she still maintains her intelligence as a bear, so you can still persuade her. Yeah, it would be persuasion because she's not actually acting like an animal for you to do animal handling. So you give the door a crack, but it's not quite breaking yet.
Ooh, 18.
18. All right, yeah. So you could just you kind of calm her down. Maybe you get the right spot between her ears to scritch her so she stops.
Mary, shh. Mary, shh. Ooh, okay. Shh.
I
Come
make
here,
a
and
symbol of eating. I'm very hungry.
You hear an
I
adult woman's
pull your
voice
head
come
in
from the other
close.
side.
Give me some scritches. I start feeding you jerky from my knapsack.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
This adult male voice starts to come and say, "Honey, is there someone with you out there?"
You're a very naughty bear, Mary. You're a very naughty bear.
Is someone outside?
Yes. Hello.
Who are you?
We're a merry band of traveling player folk. We have a dancing bear and a juggling monk, and I can sing. Would you like a song?
No, leave! You should leave this town now. It's not right here.
What's wrong?
Leave before they get inside your mind.
Who's
Who?
they?
The cats.
I'm gonna pick up the black cat. And I'm just I'm gonna investigate the black cat, if I may.
Okay. Go ahead.
Actually, may I request an Arcana check to see if there's anything coming off this cat? Because I'm
Yeah.
a magical creature.
You are. What do you see?
14.
Okay, so you definitely as you take a closer look, it's kind of well hidden, but as you take a closer look, you start to feel a very slight aura come off of this creature. It's kind of a pink, very bright pink color. You know it's to be associated with enchantment magic.
Is this cat the source of the enchantment, or is it enchanted?
There's also a blue aura, which indicates abjuration magic, which is like protection.
So is it enchanting or enchanted?
That is the question. It's not quite with the... Oh, it seems to be enchanting, but also enchanted. A little bit of both.
Mary, you can speak with animals, yes? You are an intelligent bear.
Ooh.
Ask this magical cat what he's up to.
Can I do that in my bear form?
As a bear, I don't think cat would understand you. You have to come back at a bear form.
All right, I will drop wild shape then, but I'm still on all fours,
Okay.
and I don't seem to have noticed that I'm still on all fours,
Um,
and I'm still making bear sounds.
Mary, psst, Mary,
Oh,
you have hands again.
I arrive running into town.
This old girl is still just standing here watching all this, isn't she?
She is. So as you come running into town, Raja, you see across the street from the house your party members are gathered in front of. There's like 10 cats on the roof, and they're all staring down at you.
I go, "Roar." Inferior species.
Roll intimidation.
Okay, here we go. -1. Oh no, hold on, that was investigation.
A -1.
Yeah, 14 intimidation.
All right. About like 6 of the cats immediately dash off, and 4 of the other ones stick around. They're like hissing back at you.
You're lucky to be cute, otherwise I would crush you.
And I walk.
Kanta, I think you should let that cat find an alternative perch.
Well, I don't know. It's the sweetest little kitty. Wouldn't do anything to hurt me now, would you, furry?
You hear it suddenly, almost like a little fuzzy feeling. Again, like someone's like putting a warm blanket around your brain. And you suddenly hear, "No, Mama, I will stay with you forever."
No, see, the cat just said that I'm safe with her, so
You guys didn't hear anything.
Cats don't speak. I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast friends.
Okay.
So I'm going to gain advantage on charisma checks directed at creatures that are not hostile toward me.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to roll persuasion to see if I can get Kanta to put this cat down. Kanta, listen to me. There's something about these cats. I see an aura on them. And I put the black cat out toward her as if she can see it as well. Actually, you should be able to. You're magical.
You can see it.
I can see the aura around this cat.
Yeah. You can see also, as you think deeper on it, you can see that your cat, Furry, there's a little strand of blue magic connecting him and you.
Well, look at the pretty lights. These are so wonderful. I didn't know that we could do this.
There's something wrong with these cats, darling.
Well, all right, fine. If I have to put her down, I'll put her down. See, look, she's fine. She's right there on the ground. It's fine.
She nuzzles your ankle.
See, she's perfectly fine. She's wonderful. I mean, she might have some strange mystical thing going on with her, but she doesn't seem like she's going to hurt me.
Don't
So
make
do
the
either-
me man tear us apart, Mama. Don't let him tear us apart.
Either of
Never.
Do either of these rolls do anything to her, Sergio?
With a 7 and a 10, nope.
Suddenly, I stop being wowed by my own hand, and I will kind of remember I'm a person again, and I will use speak with animals to try and talk to the black cat.
Okay. The lone black cat or Falia's black cat? I think Falia still has a cat follower.
Oh, Falia.
Falia, sorry.
yeah.
Keep
No,
messing
yeah,
up. Falia has a black cat still following you.
Yeah, or I don't know. I guess I'll just kind of direct my thinking at all of them.
Okay. You see another cat comes up to you. This one is like pretty kind of brown and white, patterned, speckled, and he's like pretty chonky. He kind of like waddles over and kind of like lays and flops in front of you. He's like, I am Mr. Piggles.
Whoa, you know where the catnip's at. Take me there.
I am one of the Dukes of Sept. Welcome to my realm.
Oh, you're in charge of this place?
No, the Great Scratches is in charge of this place. I merely adjudicate for him. You should join me, and he offers like a paw to you.
We're not hearing any of this, are we?
Nope, it's instead speak with animals. You can hear her like meowing at the cat, so they're having like a meow conversation.
Yeah, you hear me like, yeah.
Yes.
Mary, what is he saying?
He's saying a big word, adjudicate.
Starts with A, ends with adjudicate.
Starts with an A. It means adjudicate.
This is Duke Piggles, and he is not in charge of this place, but a Mr. Scratches is in charge of this place.
Scora, are the cats in charge here?
I don't know. This adult stuff. The cats are nice. My cat tells me nice things. He tells me we're safe here and I should never go outside the town.
See? Look, I'm not the only one who can hear them.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You're still there? You guys should leave. Get out of here. Take our daughter with you.
Are
Take her
you
to
in
a circus
danger
child.
from these cats?
Yes! Everyone is.
Hey,
What
guys.
are these cats doing to you? We're heroes. We help people.
You're heroes? Really? I thought you were circus people.
We multitask.
I'm hungry.
Hey
Give them
guys.
more jerky.
Sorry, I kind of was far back there. You guys notice there's a lot of cats in this town?
Yes, and people are scared of them, and now that cat is saying he's a duke.
This is Duke Piggles. Shake his paw.
So Bertha, if you're picking him
Shake his
up.
paw!
So Mr. Piggles, Duke Piggles looks you in the eye. I need you to make a wisdom save, Mary.
You guys just keep calling me Mary now, and I'm like, who?
Yep.
Natural 20.
Can't get me. I'm too high to fall for that.
Yeah, you hear nothing. You pick Piggles up. He's like, wait, no! I don't like being picked. Oh, okay, I'm picked up now. You don't feel anything. Meanwhile, the people in the house, they say, they respond to you, Falaya, and they're just like, okay, listen, if you really are going to save us, you need to understand the cats. Ever since they came here, people are doing nothing.
Like cats.
That
Yes!
sounds so bad.
They're not doing their jobs. We're not making any gold. They're not tilling their fields.
Explains the condition the fields were in.
Well, if cats are the problem, kill the cats.
The cats all scurry away from you now. Like Duke Piggles is like clawing at you, Marithwin, and Furry tries to climb up and go back and count his little pouch.
I'm just getting like cat scratched all over. I'm just like, oh.
I'm gonna try to catch Duke Pickles.
Okay.
Pickle.
Roll animal handling, I guess.
Animal handling or like athletics? Because
I could try to grapple him. I guess you could try and grapple him. He'll try and roll his measly. He's got a 10 on his athletics.
Actually, I think I'll.
For a cat, it would be Dex.
Yeah, sorry, acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics +7. Ooh.
Oh wow, yeah. He's a chunky boy, so you easily just nab him. You pick him up off.
All right, Duke Pickles, what is going on here? Accent keeps slipping.
Piggles stares you hard in the eye. He's gonna try and hypnotize you again. So I'll let you make a wisdom save with advantage.
Okay.
Since you're used to this.
Wisdom.
Yes, Dockwood, the cat has a +2 to his dex, but it's not quite enough.
17.
Oh wow. Okay.
Followed by...
So you're still fine. However, he's screaming in cat, which you can still hear, Marithwin. And he's like, no, we can't squabble like this. The true enemy is approaching us while we do this. Let me go. I am a duke.
What? Hold on, Duke Piggles. What is this? Who's the true enemy?
The thing.
A vacuum?
I don't know what a vacuum is. It's like a cold thing and it goes in your mind. Lord Scratches knows. He is at the farm.
Can you take us to Lord Scratches?
Yes, but you must come in peace. Tell him let go of me.
Okay.
I'm a woman!
You can't hear that, but also...
Put the Duke
I don't
down.
know. You and I don't look the same to me.
Put the Duke down. He's gonna take us to Lord Scratches.
Who is Lord Scratches?
I told you, he rules this place. Keep up, man. Keep up.
I'm a woman!
I just call
You're
everyone man, okay?
Falaya is going to put Duke Piggles down, and she does not look happy. Has a minute passed?
Yeah.
Cool.
For sure.
Cantabella, you realize I used magic on you and you're not happy. Because that's how the cantrip works.
Yeah, how do you respond to that, Kanta, knowing you've had magic used on you by a non-cat?
I would like to say, madam, how dare you? I am a far, far better than you, of a cat mother than you will ever be, and ever will be. How dare?
I have no interest in being a cat mother.
You did earlier. Look at you abandoning your child. All right, let's go find this Lita and get away from this squalor.
Yes. Duke Piggles points the way to the center of town. You pass more of these similar looking houses. You see people, some of them are lounging in the sun next to their cats. Someone's petting like 20 cats all circled around them. Everybody has a cat in this town, if not one, more than one. It's just a very idyllic place for some people, for cats and cat lovers. And as
Do I find any catnip?
You see there is a house of maybe an apothecary. They have a little potion sign on their door. And they are like, yeah, you can see all kinds of catnip plants growing. And they're just like feeding, like sprinkling it up for all the local cats to like rush to their patio.
Oh my god, I just run up to it and start rolling in it.
Oh, excuse me. You're not the cats. What are you doing? You see this tall elf woman, with like elegant braids in simple green robes. Please stop that. This is for the cats. That's not for you.
What? Why not?
Because I need to keep my cats happy. Who are you people? What are you doing here?
We're here to get rid of the cats.
Get rid of them? No. Why? They brought blessings upon us.
You lie.
I do not lie. You're just a sourpuss. You need a cat of your own. That's what you need.
I'm a lion, not a cat. This is enough.
No, look, I have a perfect companion for you. Hold on. She kind of goes in her house, and she comes out and produces this like brown cat with kind of a scar over his eye, and his fur is all like kind of messed up. Basically, it's scruffy.
I just roar at her and at the cat.
Oh God.
In my head, that like this person is just the Ollivander of cats. It's like, I have the perfect cat for you.
Yes.
With a core of dragon string.
So you roar, and immediately like her hair just like goes flying back, like spits on her face, and the cat just like dashes over her shoulder and runs into the house.
Good.
She's like, well, fine, just do your business and leave this town at once. And she slams her door. And leave the catnip alone!
Where's the
I
farm?
grab several handfuls of the catnip and stuff it in my pipe and light it.
God. Never met anything you couldn't smoke.
I'm going to keep on following Mr. Duke Piggles.
He's not a duke, he's a cat. Cats can't inherit titles of nobility.
He told me he was a duke.
He's a
When
duke.
I mean, if he says so.
I agree. I totally agree. You, madam, are wrong, and I suggest just keep walking. How's your cat?
Yes.
This is... What's up?
The Duke
No,
the Duke takes a hit. Yeah, he kind of licks it off your hand.
I'm definitely like trying to poke it in his mouth.
He's like licking your finger. And you get to the center of town, and you notice as you go there, it's a nice little just, rain kind of cul-de-sac of a place around a simple well. There's a nice stone temple, an inn with 2 stories, a tavern with nice outside seating. The tavern has long tables that have plates of fish on them and a big saucer. And there's just tons of cats climbing on. They all eye you as you walk by. The temple has a little priestess. She's sitting just passing a cat. She goes, "Cat's blessings upon you." Oh. People are just milling about. Some are drinking from the fountain, accompanied by their cats. You pass the blacksmith, who has hung a sign that he's closed for business because he's working on his masterpiece. Which you see, he's taken several table legs and chairs and made a monstrous cat tree that's like 7 feet tall and like 10 feet wide. And it's just like this metal and like carpet and wooden mesh of a just like jungle gym for cats. And there's like 20 cats all chilling on it.
By the time I've gotten here, my pupils have like dilated fully, so I don't even like have irises anymore. Just big black pupils.
The Duke is like also like that. And he's like, "Hey, we should use the cat tree for a bit."
Oh my god, let's go! And I like run up to the cat tree. I'm still covered in catnip from when I was rolling in it too.
So you guys are on task, and you see her and the Duke just run to the cat tree, and the Duke perches on top.
The hell?
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Morons.
A
I'm like
dwarf
looking at
comes
Roger
over.
like, you can't tell me that this doesn't allure you.
I'm not a cat.
Who's going to collect the druid and who's going to collect the cat?
I grab the cat by the neck with my mouth.
Sergio, if I may, can I use my delightful lights cantrip and just make kind of like a laser pointer to maybe try and get her off of the cat tree?
Sure, yes. Does it work, Mirthwin? Do you notice the light?
Oh yeah, my dilated pupils like zoom over to the light, and I'm like laser focused on it now. I will go wherever it goes.
So the Duke is like in your mouth. He's like, "Come on, man, put me down. All right, fine, just follow that road over there." And he points with his paw. "Follow that road over there, and the farm's at the end, party pooper."
I don't understand what he's saying, but
Yeah, I will.
That's right.
Except if he speaks Leonine.
Nope. Are you gonna relay that, Mirthwin?
I will manage to just kind of be like, "Look, must go this way, but laser is over here."
I start pointing the light towards the path. You said it was this way, dear, right? This way?
Yeah.
And thus we go forth with a laser pointer.
Yes, several other cats. They got a little herd of black cats, some orange ones, a couple like tabbies, mixed colors, all start following the laser. They have like a horde of cats surrounding you guys as you go, like your escort. They're all sticking to one side though, because when they get close to Raja, they all start like hissing at you, like, and they start going to the other side that has Kanta on it.
I'm so happy about this. I mean, Raja is so happy right now that he's like the boss of them all.
So you finally make your way to the farm. It is at the end of the path, the other end of town. Again, you start to see the town thins out, moist fields of pumpkins unpicked right now, untended, vines growing. And you get to a simple farmhouse with an accompanying barn. There are stacks of hay, some horses that are just kind of chilling right now, eating the hay. No humans in sight. And as you approach, suddenly the cats stop hissing at our Leonin friend here, and they start hissing at something different in the trees circling the farms. They start hissing in all directions, and you see a flood of rats and squirrels and raccoons, like a sea just pouring out from the trees. And they all kind of stand at attention in like two lines, and they all like get up on their like their hind legs and like are facing you all.
I drop Mr. Pickles out of my mouth, and I start to drool.
In response, these rats, their eyes all glow yellow in unison. And
Children of the corn.
Raja, I'm going to need you to make a, I believe, wisdom saving throw.
All right, no good. Raja's not wise. Raja's not smart. Wisdom saving throw. 16!
16.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. So you feel a cold sensation in the back of your neck, like a needle. And you feel a voice like, you should join me, reject the cats. And then you just push it out of your mind. And when you kind of push it out of your mind, how do you resist?
I roar inside. But also, like,
Outside, you're just like,
like, yeah, inside you're just focusing, like,
are you constipated?
and then, like, I just go, like, out of nowhere, like, you hear, like, a big, like, booming voice going, like, Raja is no one's ally.
And then,
What? Except for Oz? What?
Yeah.
just as soon as they appeared, the rats all disappear back into the forest. And you hear a voice in your mind, Raja, go again, like, do not trust them. Go with me, I am power. Seek me out of the stone fist.
Where is that?
You don't hear that. It's in his mind, Raja's mind
Oh, right,
specifically.
right. Still, I'm like, where are you going? I wanted to talk to you.
Rats whispered in Raja's mind inside, but Raja roared inside mind and scared them away.
What did they say?
They said, join, rats. Don't join cats. Cats evil.
It's the wall of the woodland creatures, and we find ourselves in the middle.
Suddenly, you hear the barn door creak open ever so slightly, and a little family, not a little family, a family pops out. You see humans, all dark-haired, woman with braids, a man, both look to be in their 40s, and a little boy carrying a big, humongous gray cat. And the cat seems to be wearing a little silver tiara with a pink gem. You just hear, are they gone? Oh, they're gone!
Are you Lord Scratchers?
And the boy enthusiastically steps forward. He's like, yes, I am. Well, I am Belly, and this is Scratches. We are the Lords of Sept.
You children.
Whoa.
The parents are like, no, you're not, Belarus. Stop. Don't bow to him, please. Don't encourage him.
Why rats in your house?
Belarus, you tell the nice lion man why there are rats in our house. And the kid goes, it's not my fault. I was playing in the Stone Fist, and I found this tiara, and I put it on Scratches, and then the rats were following us. And then the cats came, and they fought off the rats.
Strange things happening in town.
Where did you find the tiara?
I found it in the Stone Fist Tower up there, and he points upwards toward a mountain ridge in the distance. You see like a single tower kind of piercing the sky. It's like, we call it Stone Fist, and I just found it. I wasn't doing anything bad.
Can I do an Arcana check on that delightful statement piece of tiara?
You absolutely may.
And we...
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
You feel, as soon as you go to touch it, you can feel pouring out of it the same kind of warm, fuzzy feeling that you feel when you have your cat, when you have Furry. And Furry is like meowing pleasantly and purring when you get close to it. You can almost sense those wisps that connect you and Furry. There's like a spider web of those going all around town. You see it's connecting to the army of cats that's following you. It's connecting to Belarus. It's connecting like far into the town square. Everything is connected to this crown.
I turn around and I say, I believe that this is the reason. This is connected to everything, according to my spidey senses. So, it feels like a warm hug to me. So, I don't know if I'm a reliable source, if it's good or evil, but it does have a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling. I would like to wear it. It seems nice.
Oh, you should wear it. And I'm just gonna go up and try and take it off the cat.
He, like, goes nuts. And, like, immediately is meowing, like, claws all around. And the kid just, like, turns him away from you. And, like, kind of cradles him, protects him. No, you can't do that. It scratches says if you take it off, we'll all die.
I'm just looking at my body now covered in cat scratches. Like,
how long does Speak with Animals last?
that's a good question.
Cat will die if crown taken off.
Oh,
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I would have had to recast it.
So he says, yes, yeah, I just know that whenever he long as he had the crown, the rats stay away from us. Well, most of the time, but there's like a cold feeling in the tower, and it tried to make me do stuff in my head. But when Scratches wore this, he can't do it anymore.
Us going to tower. Take that crown back there.
No, you can't. You have to kill whatever's in the tower first before you take the crown. Whatever, it's gathering armies. And it's gonna take over.
Armies of rats.
It's rats, and I think it got some bandits or something. And who knows? If it gets the town, it gets all of us, and then it'll keep going. It'll have kingdoms, and it'll have monsters, and it'll have everything.
Well then, I think that Scratches is coming with us.
No, you can't. He has to protect the town. He's like ripping him even harder.
You parents.
Here.
You parents, bad parents. You let your kids do stupid things.
The dad just like crosses arms like, whoosh, like, you didn't go off exploring when you were a kid.
Raja fighting when kid. Raja disciplined.
Listen, man, I work hard. Sometimes I just want to give my kid like a magical tablet, and he leaves me alone for a couple hours. It's not bad parenting. I need a break.
You will hear from Raja later.
Meanwhile, Felaya, you hear a little voice in your head. And it goes like, I must remain here, Horned One. But you can take other cats, and they can go with you.
I wanted to try to just snatch the crown off the cat's head with the quickness that being a monk demands.
You try and sleight of hand it. Unfortunately, the cat nips at your fingers when you do that.
Hey, don't do that. Did you not see what happened to me?
You hear that voice in your mind like, no! You must not! I promise. I am protecting this town. I'm simply getting some perks for the job.
You are directly interfering with these people's quality of life. The fields are going fallow. The families are being driven to destitution.
Do not know what any of that means, so I'm going to pretend that you didn't say it. But all I know is that I am doing good here. I am protecting them from the thing in the tower.
And if you keep this up, your people will die of other things.
And perhaps we can strike a bargain then, Horned One. If you go and kill the thing in the tower, then I will give you this crown afterwards. No resistance.
Raja, enough of hearing bullshit. Raja, bigger cat than everybody's cats here. Raja, real protector of this town.
Wait a
Raja
minute, you
going
just said
to
you weren't a
tower.
cat. Are you a cat or are you not a cat?
I'm a big feline, so technically same, but different. Raja going to protect the town. Raja going to tower.
Okay, well I'm taking Dude Piggles with me.
So what you're saying is that we should have an army of cats to go with us? Because I'm not imagining that cats have any special powers that they could, help us with rats and bandits and whatever else you may think is in that tower.
There's rats. Cats eat rats.
You hear the echoing chuckle in your mind of Scratches, and he's like, "These cats are more useful than you understand, wet one. Actually, you smell really good. Could you come here for a second?" He says to Kanta.
Okay. I get nearer. I'm like, alright.
He goes to try and lick your arm. Like, "Oh yes, you taste of the sea. This is delightful."
I'm just going to quickly backpedal from him and be like, I am a unique flavor from I am not the chicken of the sea, okay? I don't know what you heard, but I don't need to be a snack for you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I lose myself. I simply put, yes, I will agree to your terms, Horned One, if you will give you this crown after you do as the big furry one says, and he points at Raja, and go to Stonefist now.
Shall we, everyone?
Yes.
We've got a mysterious thing to kill.
On our way.
What are we doing?
We're protecting the town by going to Stonefist Tower.
I take my little light projection and I am following behind Philia? I'm so sorry.
Belaya.
Belaya, I apologize. I put the pointer out to make sure that we still have a horde of cats coming with us.
A horde of cats, okay.
Horde of cats. And also to keep our dear Mary's attention along the way just in case.
Okay.
Marithlin's like, come on, Duke. It'll be fun.
The Duke's like, I don't want to leave. And Uthrak's like, you will accompany them, as is your station, Duke Pickles. And Duke Pickles just sighs. He's like, okay, you give me a shoulder ride.
Okay, I will allow Duke to perch on my shoulder.
All right. So you follow the path then into the Stone Fist. You have to take another path into the forest. He directs you. You go behind the farmlands of Tomricos. You make your way through the forest. You see what maybe once was a paved road with stone markers. They look like little knights, kind of pointing your way with swords. It's really easy to follow. You keep following the pointing swords. You go the way. You climb kind of up a steep hill. You go to the mountain. It's like late afternoon at this point. The sun is starting to set. And as the moon is kind of starting to come out, you can see very ominously kind of marking the way across the sky, like a giant middle finger almost pointing up at you in your adventure, the Stonefist Tower.
The tower is there.
The roof is crumbled in, so it's about half of its former length, its former glory. You enter, the doors are blown off their hinges from a battle long ago. There's a kind of unsettling, cold, musty feeling in this place. It smells of mildew. You enter the circular room. You see stairs that go up, but the caved-in roof doesn't let you go very high. Before you the floor is checker pattern, black and white. Marble, although some of the marble has broken up and given way to time. At the other end of the entrance, there's a stone dais upon which sit black and white knight statues, much like the one that guided your way. The black one is pointing a spear upwards, and the white one is pointing its hand upwards. And in between them on the dais is a little platform. Simple little pedestal.
Put on cat on pedestal.
Duke Pickles just kind of looks confused. Like, yes, this is my rightful spot. Nothing happens.
Put on crown.
So,
You didn't take the crown. He's back at Selptan.
Damn.
hello? Rat King?
You hear some squeaks as you see rats kind of scurry on the floors, and they disappear behind the pedestal.
Rat King, we've come to bargain.
Your head for a crown.
That's not true. Don't listen to him. We come in peace. Ish.
You hear... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll use speak with animals again, but if they're about to talk to us, then I won't.
You hear a voice very in the distance, somehow under you, it almost sounds like, echoing from the dais. You hear like, is someone there?
Yes.
Someone there? Help me, please.
Is there any path down?
You must find the spear. It will open the way, please. There is not much time, please.
Raja doesn't have a spear, but he has glaive.
I think they may be talking about this spear, and I'm gonna. Imphaliah grips the spear in the statue's hand and like starts trying to pry it out or something.
It is very strongly forced in there. It's not coming out. It's like part of the statue.
Wait, what's part of what statue?
The spear.
The knight's holding the spear. It's a black and white one. The black one has a spear, and the white is holding his hand up.
Does anyone have the ability? Anyone have detect magic?
Oh, I do, dear. I definitely do. Hold on.
You gonna cast it?
Yes, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to keep myself sane. Hold on. Absolutely, dear. Where do I need to detect the magic-y magic?
See
room?
if we can find this spear.
This spear. That's very helpful. All right. We're going to point in. I point to my left, this direction, and cast detect magic.
All right. I believe it just lets you detect all magic around the room, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the whole room is kind of. So you feel a mass of enchantment magic again. This one's a more scarlet red than pink, and it's pouring out from under the little platform. You also detect abjuration magic again, blue. Each of the statues is coated in it, and then behind the white statue, there seems to be a kind of strip of blue magic.
Okay, so what I'm getting from the color-codedness of the detective magic is blue in front on the statue, blue in a line in back behind the statue, and then it looks like there's blood just seeping out from underneath the statue. So I don't know if it's a good idea to pry whatever it is underneath there out.
Blood. Where?
That's what it looks like. Lots of scarlet red goodness.
Under the pedestal?
Yes.
Raja tasting the blood.
It's well, you can't see the blood. It's more the energy she senses from detect magic. But as you go to the pedestal, you see little cracks in the ground under the pedestal, and you can kind of peer and you can feel like cool air coming from these cracks. Like there's something under this pedestal.
Raja, push it over. You like breaking things.
Yes. Raja's
Break.
gonna push.
Raja, break.
Yes.
All right,
Raja smash.
doing athletics.
Hold my glaive.
Oh, I don't know if this is such a good idea. And I just put my hands behind my hands. I'm like, nope.
10.
All right, you hear some cracks. You see more cracks form in the ground, opening more holes, but the pedestal stays.
Raja just warming up. Not ready yet.
Right. That's right. Not ready yet. Do it again.
Raja needs a rest for a second. Okay,
Okay,
Raja ready.
I go by like massaging your shoulders. It's okay, Raja. You got this.
Raja was
Mickey.
Raja not being serious. Raja serious now.
Can I do it again?
Let's see Raja's seriousness. I'm waiting for it.
All right.
All right. This time you smash into it, and the pedestal kind of breaks off from the front and it falls over, crumbling. And you can see that little, maybe 4-foot hole has cracked open in the dais. And you can see stone stairs going down into darkness under the pedestal.
Did Kanta point out where that little strip of magic behind the statue was?
I did point in a vague direction, yes.
I'd like to investigate the magic strip before we head any.
You see a white stone spear.
I will take the spear.
All right. It is. It's pretty heavy in your hands, but it is a +1 magical spear.
Nice.
Yes, now the ground opens before you into a dark tunnel that slopes downward.
Going down?
Do you enter?
I don't know. Philippa Sue, what do you think?
Philippa Sue?
Why is Eliza here? What?
I'm still angry at her for what she did to me earlier, so I'm calling her different names now. Philippa Sue, what do you think?
Yet you still consult her opinion.
Right.
I know who's the smart one.
All right.
You have dark vision, so you can kind of see that it sends about 30 feet down before evening out into a tunnel.
Just a
The
tunnel
stairs
down
go down just as the stairs go down to path. Can't see beyond it. All right. I'll be in front. Raja,
there. Yeah.
behind me.
Raja, behind you. Very
Yes.
close.
Let's keep the squishy types in the rear.
All right. So
That
you
me?
descend into pitch black darkness. The tunnel is like, for those of you that don't have dark vision, you pretty much have to feel the person in front of you to get anywhere.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
I don't think Tritons or Leonin do. Leonin might, but
Leonines do, yeah.
Oh,
The
Leonins do?
cat
Okay.
would have dark vision.
We
Yes, the
can-
cat.
I'm blind.
Yeah. The Triton your Kanta is, I'm pretty sure, as a none else do. So just Kanta.
I'm blind.
So the cats are still following behind you, kind of meowing nervously.
Shut
And
up.
Furry in your little pouch is kind of like meow, meow, meow. The closer you get, the more frequent these meows get.
Quiet.
The Duke just kind of like meows, like complaining at your quiet.
God damn it.
What do I see ahead?
As you go, you see on the walls vague murals. You don't have color with dark vision, so you can only make out the shapes. You can see patchwork, kind of artistic renderings of some kind of dot. It's hard to tell. It looks like just like a dot on there, a big dot. Maybe it's a portal, maybe it's a hole, maybe it's a sun. You can't quite tell. But there's a dot, and out of this dot comes all kinds of monsters. There's insectoids, worms, some kind of lizardy things with tentacles. And people are running scared in a picture. And then dwarves show up to fight. And they're trying to fight back these monsters, but they're having a hard time. And then some kind of knightly creature that looks like the statues descends from the heavens and bestows a crown to the dwarves. And the dwarves in the story, one dwarf looking very regal, has the crown on, and he starts to, with his hammer, beat back the monsters until they go back into the pit. And then the very last image is this circular thing again, this big black circle with like chains crisscrossed over it. And as you see this, it gets easier to see the murals. Even you can see them, Kanta, by the halfway point, because there's a red pulsating light that's filling up this hallway as you get closer and closer. And as you get to the end, it starts to open up to a circular chamber where you can see that you're in some kind of domed building now. There's a red pulsating pit in the center. There's a little bit of sunlight now coming from a domed roof. And standing in front of this red pulsating pit seems to be a very familiar huntress.
Wait a minute. The lion stove your head in or something.
She just kind of turns around scared from the pit. She was looking in the pit. Now she's like, that was my twin sister. She escaped. She went to get help, but I'm stuck here. This thing took me and making me do a ritual. Please, you have to let me go. You have to take me. I can't leave until I touch someone. Please come get me.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Nice.
You register quite easily. She has no facial emotion. There's no tells, no reaction to how scared she should be. Her face is completely blank while she's saying this. Her kind of movements look almost performed.
I grew up in a circus. You are the worst puppet master I've ever seen. Drop the act.
She kind of looks at you, then like her face falls, kind of slumps, and she starts to turn into a red goo. kind of. She keeps the humanoid form, but she's bubbling now. And you start to hear a voice in your head suddenly go, "Might have worth a try, anyway. But once you've made it to my sanctum, you must know you are doomed."
See, I told you, red and bloody. We should have stayed away.
Oh, yes, you should have stayed away, but now that you are here, I will add you to my collection. You will join my hive mind, and together we will rule this land and all lands that are to come.
What
You should-
are you?
I am beyond names. I am beyond time.
You look
I
like
am everything
pudding.
and nothing. I'm not pudding! I am one of the great... I am the great servant of... I am not a pudding! I am a servant of Jubilex, the great lord of oozes.
Red pudding.
I am the Phantomorph.
Raspberry pudding.
And she kind of like throws up her hands, and she goes, "I am the Phantomorph!"
And I am bored, and I am quite bored of this. And Felia's gonna pull a flask out from her jacket and bite the top off of it. Take a swig. Strikes a spark off the stone spear, and I'm gonna use that flame weapon thing you gave me.
As soon as you go to, unfortunately, as soon as you go to light that match, a green tentacle shoots out from a pillar and grabs your arm. And you see 2 of these things pop out of the pillars. Let's see, hold on. You see 2 of these green, lizardy, writhing masses of tentacles pop out, and one of them kind of makes your arm throw down the match.
Ew. They're so pretty.
And she goes, and you hear the voice just go, "Get to them, but keep their bodies intact so I may have them."
Roger,
And with that-
hungry.
And with that, the humanoid ooze starts running at you. These tentacle monster releases you and lashes their tentacles all at you. Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Wait for me to put out the tracker first.
Yes, yes.
There we go.
Also select your token when you click.
Yes. Yeah, put your token out. Well, the map first. Oops.
Are we in this circle?
So the thing is coming from this circle.
Okay, so
That's the pit of glowing
so
energy.
where-
You're
so
kind of
where-
coming from this path to the left.
Yes.
You're right about here,
okay.
where these rocks are.
All right.
Ooh.
The guy that grabbed your arm, he's coming out from behind this pillar. The other one is standing on top of this pillar.
As a DM, I know what monster it is, but as Raja, I don't know. This is really bad
Yes.
news.
Be scared. Look, we have people. Welcome to the final battle. Some kind of ooze creature is trying to control them. But will our heroes prevail and save Selpt? Not with 7 initiative, they won't.
All right, so initiative 6.
You were ready, so you got that 24,
Yep.
Felaya. You still have your flask at your side, and you're just like ready to go.
Yeah. It's not really visible in the art, but she's got metal bracers on, and I figure that's how I'll ignite the stuff.
I like that. It's cool. All right, so. Meanwhile, the chorus of cats is like sitting on the edge of this place, like behind you, kind of meowing encouragement at you guys. That's about the best they got to offer. Although Furry is staying by your side, Kanta.
I'm just going to tuck Furry into the baby pouch again, just to make sure that Furry does not get hurt. At this point, I'm going to ask, as a very novice bard, am I allowed to do bardic inspiration at this point? Or
It'd be your bonus action on your turn,
okay,
because they just kind of jumped up on you.
Yabu.
Don't look at that. Okay, cool. So starting us off is definitely, yes, definitely starting our monk Fat Falaya. You just got your match thrown down, but now you still have the first move.
Well,
As this tentacle guy is coming at you.
let me see here.
Uh-oh.
The match may be on the floor, but I have other ways of doing this. I'm gonna try that action again. I take a swig from the flask. My arm has been released, yes?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna strike one of my bracers against the stone spear in my hand and spit. And just this gout of flame shoots in a 30-foot line right onto the ooze thingy.
Oh, okay. Hold on, yes, you just like throw it down the pit. You see the fire go down the pit, and you just hear like a yeah in your mind.
So it must now make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Ooh,
Got an 18.
Damn it.
Hope
It's like half.
that's yeah.
Get 2 of your martial arts die, right?
Yes. So I believe at this level they're D4. So let me double check that on that digital sheet.
Yeah, I was gonna say D6.
D6, I believe, at first, and then it turns into D8 later.
You
Actually,
rolled
that's martial.
Level
Is it
3?
D4?
Level 3?
It's D6 at 5th level.
5th level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for now it's 2D4.
Damn it.
7. So 4, I guess.
Yes, he takes. It's you still hear a yelp. It seemed to really not like that you did that. He's like, no, stay away from my lair. I will not have you disrupt my plans like this.
What?
Anything else?
No one's in range for me to do anything, so I think that'll be it. Actually, I shall move. 1, 2. Actually, I'll just move over here. Get based, as the kids say.
All right. So now, yes, on these turns, you oh, you're basing him. Okay. So yeah, now you just hear the voice like ring out again, like, choke them, destroy them. And this one's going to crawl down from its little post here on the north side. It moves. It almost looks like it's boneless, even though it's a humanoid. It wiggles. It's very disturbing the way that it moves.
Yeah.
It's actually going to dash. So it gets right in your face, Raja.
With
it's like
Polearm
flopping towards
Master,
you.
as you enter my range, I get an opportunity attack.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So here it is. Booyah! That's an 8.
it's like boneless. It just kind of like slithers almost and misses your attack.
Yeah.
It's just charging towards you. Meanwhile, this one is going to go for Felines since you're right in front of it. It reaches out one of its tentacles to try and grab you as you're going for it. With a 6. Oof.
Nope.
It's also about to have a second tentacle for a 12, which I'm pretty sure doesn't hit you.
Nope.
All right, so yes, you're just like flipping over its tentacles. It's looking almost frustrated, it's trying to reach you, but it's not. And these tentacles like go out and then retract. So he's trying to like do like a scorpion and kind of grab you and draw you in, but it does not work.
Ugh.
All right, Mirthwind.
I want to use Fairy Fire, but I just have a question about it. It
What?
says any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light.
So
If it fails
allies.
a dex save.
Allies too, yes.
Allies too.
Well, that, but also if that doesn't mean like after the spell is cast, they just remain lit. They don't have to stay. in
Yeah,
that
because
20 foot.
it's concentration, so until you lose concentration or cast something else, yeah.
But it's okay. Like if they move out of the 20-foot cube, they're
Nope,
still lit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, so we are going to cast Fairy Fire then. On. Let's see.
A 20-foot cone from you.
I don't think it's a 20-foot cone.
Square,
It's a
square.
20-foot cube,
A cube, sorry, yeah.
and it's 60 feet in range. So.
Yes.
So, I guess I will place it around this one, but in a way that it only affects that one and that doesn't get Raja and Kanta.
All right. What color is your fairy fire?
It is purple.
Purple, okay. He has a purple dot.
Would
And also, back away.
So has to do a
Hide
dexterity
behind.
saving throw.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, you got a 4. No, he's definitely good. He's ringed.
Nice.
He's purple.
Now you can see him very clearly, Kanta.
Oh yeah.
And you guys have advantage on him when you attack him.
All right. Phantomorph's turn. Bonus action, you see another kind of thing of goop crawl out from the pit. And you see it start to form. And this time it takes the form of like a dwarven bandit.
Ugh.
And it has a patch of a black wyvern on it. And so it forms right here. So this newly formed one is going to come over to Falaya. And you feel that cold prick again on the back of your neck as it kind of reaches in and it's like, you will be the first, you insolent fool. Join me. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Interesting. 21.
Ooh,
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it reaches in and you kind of resist it. It feels tougher this time. You can feel this is the source of this magic. So he's reaching, he's exerting all the force it has on you. The other one kind of comes to back it up. The other one kind of comes to slightly back it up. And as you kind of resist it, suddenly the cats come over. They're like at your feet, running around. They're meowing and meowing. And you feel that warm fuzzy again. And the Phantomorph is like, no, curse you beasts! I do not want your interference anymore. Get back, get back! And the cats are kind of ringing around you to protect you.
Hmm.
This one here is just going to take the dodge action as it kind of raises its hand to guard itself, to get closer to you guys. And that is the end of the Phantomorph's turn. All right. Raja, what do you got?
I'm gonna attack the one right in front of me. All right, so with advantage, that's a 15.
15. Actually, it does not hit.
All
It's
right.
very slippery.
Precision attack. So I'm gonna expend a superiority die, and I'm gonna add a D8 to this attack. It's a 6, 21.
21. Now that hits, obviously.
All right, so 7 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then bonus action, hit with the back of my glaive. That's a 10, so miss.
Okay, yeah. So it's so slippery, but you finally pin it down a bit. You get some damage, and you hear a scream as it draws some blood. Some black ooze starts to come out of it.
Yeah, that is all for me.
Nice. All right, Kanta.
I am going to move my happy butt somewhere over here, in between these two. So I'm trying to move it, but my computer's being delightful. Hold on.
It worked.
You got it.
Ooh, yeah. Out of the way, but close enough. And I would like to Mantle of Inspiration everybody in the group.
Ooh. Well done.
5 temporary hit points for y'all, and I'm gonna say me as well because it says 4 creatures, and I'm a 4th creature.
You are. I was going to say, other than yourself, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at that! I did something smart for once. Hey.
Anything else, or is that your action?
And then, considering that is being taken as my action, is it all right to use Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action?
Yeah, let's see why not.
To Fellatio over there.
Fellatio, God. Do you have a cat theme song or an insulting song for him? Her?
We're working on it. It hasn't
Okay.
gotten there.
All right, so Fellatio is now. All right, Fellatio, you're up.
That's my
Or down.
name. All right, I'm gonna do the thing, and with this fancy new spear, I'm gonna attack the jelly in front of me. That's a 26
Oh, yeah.
to hit.
Yes, that'll do it.
Is Philea like a strength monk?
She's dex based, but spears are a monk weapon for her. So
Nice.
Can't say. 10 damage.
yep, that's 10 damage, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Flurry of Blows. So I spend a key point, and that is 2 unarmed strikes. So 20 plus. Gotta unequip this. 20 plus.
How did you enjoy it, Roman? This is the music.
Yeah, like there's a there's a heavy drum set right there.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
It's going to be a two, plus proficiency, so 4.
4 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
My second flurry of blows thing. That 1d20 plus 6. 11.
11 does not hit.
Key fueled attack. Since I spent a key point, bonus action to do one more, either unarmed strike or monk weapon strike. So d20 plus. I'm gonna go back to the go back to the spear with dos manos. So
There you go.
that should hit.
Oh, yeah.
And then. Alright. Something.
It's good damage. All right. Yeah, so you're laying into this thing, and you just like splatters of ooze, red ooze is like getting all over you as you're punching. This thing is taking far more damage than a humanoid should and stay standing.
There's something wrong with this thing.
Anything else?
That should do it, I think.
All right, the chokers now, these slithery lizard things, one of which was already stabbed quite hard by Raja, so he's gonna take it in turn to try and lash at you with some tentacles. 14, is 14 hit?
14 does not hit my AC 16.
16, all right. Try the second one. Dirty 20.
Oh, baby.
All right, so you dodge the first one, the second one wraps around you. So it does, let's see. So first it does a 1d4 bludgeoning damage, so you get 1 damage as it kind of wraps around you a little bit, restricting.
All right.
And then you feel from this tentacles that wraps around you, little pinpricks all over your body, as it seems to have some kind of needles in its tentacle stabbing at you for an extra 4 damage.
Okay, so that's 5 damage in total, right?
Yes, yep. And as it has its grapple around you now, you are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
So yeah, it starts just lifting you up now by the waist.
Got it.
The second one, I was going to try and do the same thing. It's going to try to flank at Fellatio here. And I'm going to try to take those 2 tentacle attacks, a 16 and a 14.
Neither of those will hit.
Ooh, okay. You're just still dodging, even though with both of them on either side of you, you're still keeping in the game. Nice. However, you hear the scream as Raja is lifted up now. Mirthan, what are you going to do?
So this one is like an ooze?
It's not an ooze. That's like a little lizard. It's like a slimy lizard squid thing.
Okay. If it's grappling, can I attack it without attacking Leon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Somebody's kind of holding him at a distance, like, with his tentacle.
Okay. I am going to wild shape into a giant goat because I love that exists. And that's my bonus action. So
Yes, it is.
I am going to
Parkour.
parkour. Yes.
Parkour.
It's not 20 feet. But I could make it 20 feet. I'm going to move in such a way that it's 20 feet towards this guy. And that I'm going to charge at him. And if I charge and do a ram attack, he will take an extra 2d4 bludgeoning damage.
If you hit, yeah.
Take me to the thing. There we go. And we have advantage on him because of Fairy Fire.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it added them together. That's not what I wanted to do.
That's fine. So the 4 obviously is not going to hit no matter what your
No,
modifier is.
but
13 might.
plus 5 is 18.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. So he will take a total of 44 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Plus 3. 44 plus 3. So he takes 11 damage.
Ooh, okay.
And he must make a DC 13 strength saving throw or he will be knocked prone.
Okay. Strength save. 13, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That passes. So it's rooted into the ground. You hear some bones crack, or because we have bones. You hear something. It kind of wiggles when you really crazily when you do that. It still keeps a hold of Raja, but it's like it's still wiggling now. It seems like it's really been knocked pretty silly.
Let me out.
Meh.
Alright, meanwhile,
Goat.
the enemy is still going. This time you see a looks to be a cultist appear out of the pit, formed from goo. As more and more of these ooze clones are crawling out. Let's see. This one is going to come for Kanta down there.
No.
And she reaches out again, and she tries to like reach out. She goes, "Your mind, give it to me!" And suddenly you just hear a hiss, and Furry is like in your little pouch, just like, "Shh, get away, get away!" And again, the goo monster just retches like, "No, blasted cats, stay out of my mind!" As her attack fails due to your cat protection.
Out of curiosity, because it's an at will, could I do inscrutable lyrics at this person coming towards me?
What does that do?
Inscrutable lyrics is you sing a song with confusing lyrics laced with subtle enchantments for a person within your range. It must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take a 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage for the next roll.
Oh, okay. I'll try it.
Yeah.
Let's see. The 10. So it's a wisdom saving on DC. What was it, DC?
For saving DC on my end,
Yeah.
14.
14. Okay. If she fails.
So, I just start singing. Hold on. The ain't no mountain high enough, but it's ain't no catnip high enough.
Oh god. Okay, I like that.
So, and it says, ain't no scratch post low enough, ain't no mountain wide enough to keep me from purring at you, kitty.
Oh gosh, I like that. Alright, so it has a disadvantage on its next roll, right?
Yes.
Alright, so it's gonna attack Falasia. With this one, this group is now gonna attack Falasia, but it seems also to be affected. You see it also is kind of retching from your song, and it tries to like lash out, turning its goo into a whip to try and hit Falasia at disadvantage. With a 7, it's not gonna work. So yeah, it just misses widely because it's retching.
Well, that was fabulous from it. Well,
Yeah. This last one, the cultist clone, meanwhile, comes forward. And it seems to try and, like, raise its arm and shoot some goop at you, Kanta. At first, actually, it seems to be, like, aiming at your head, then it lowers down to your chest, where Furry is sitting. She goes, "No more will these cats interfere!" And it goes to shoot the goop. You see this goop missile fly towards you. As you see, it's coming right at your chest. Furry's eyes go wide.
Can I tumble out of the way?
You're engaged right now with the other goop. You're singing your song. As your song ends, you feel triumphant. You see this missile coming. Then all of a sudden, squish! You see that Duke Piggles heroically jumps in the way, intercepting the bullet. And he just falls to the ground, rolling. And you just see Piggles reach out a claw, and he goes, "I've done my duty as a Duke." He goes silent.
Pickles.
Now, Raja, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to get out of the grapple. So athletics.
Yes. Versus his athletics.
24.
You got a 12.
Nice.
So you just break free.
All right. That's all I can do, right?
Yep. But there's a bonus action or something. But...
Yeah, I have a bonus action, so hold on. I don't think I can use it if I don't use my action. So let me just clarify that. You can use a bonus action. No, hold on. When you attack, yeah. So I cannot do anything. So
Okay.
that's it for me.
All right. Kanta, the dead Piggles lies at your feet.
I scoop him up and try to get away from the person in front of me and try to, like, put him in a safe place so that we can bury him later.
Alright, you're gonna disengage?
I'll disengage just to make sure that Piggles is safe.
Yes, you duck under the lashing of this thing, and you just kind of set Piggles down. The other cats kind of start to rally around him and like kind of protect his body.
Good kitties. And I try to slowly go back to engage.
Okay. Alright, so you rejoin the battle with that brave action.
Yes. If he can do it, so can I.
Alright, Falasia, you're surrounded.
I'm going to.
I don't want to say Falasia.
I thought you were purposely getting it wrong.
Yeah, that.
You know, Fantasia.
Just have a list of wrong names. Alright, go ahead, Falasia.
I've noticed that, like, she sang the song and it impacted all of them, so I wonder. And I'm gonna say to the others, if we kill the goo, we kill all of them! And I'm going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now where's... I'm gonna get ops, but where's... So this is a pit.
Yeah, so that's a thick pit just goes down into like darkness you can't comprehend. You see, like, clinging to the wall is this like glowing red, morphing, churning group of faces.
So there's enough of it close to me that I could do a melee attack against this thingy.
Is it?
Yes.
It's 10 feet away, so not quite. You have a 15 feet reach,
It's
or use.
clinging to like the wall over here.
Yeah, it's clinging to like this wall over here. Yeah.
Over here.
So I guess it's more like here, technically.
5, 10. So I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna stick the spear on my back. Well, actually, you should probably roll your opportunity attack.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, the choker and the. It's definitely gonna try and take an op attack. The choker, actually, let's see if you can get there, because the choker's gonna try and tentacle restrain you first. Guessing a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, so miss. You duck under that one. No, so both of them, you just duck under, they're lashing at you.
All right. I'm gonna swap out the spear for the short bow. That's my interaction with an object.
Yep.
And I guess I have to do the pew pew.
You're the pew pew.
We're gonna pew pew this.
You pewed your last pew.
All right. So, including my bardic inspiration die there. And I've broken roll 20. Nope, there it is.
Hold on, okay. Is it? Oh yeah. So 29. So yeah, definitely does it. 29.
Highly unnecessary. As it turns out. And I don't think I get to add that to the damage.
No.
Okay, so 7 points of damage with that. Double check
Alright.
me. Actually,
Wait, no, that's not right.
let me double check something here. I think
You see it like seems to be birthing like a little halfling copy now, and your arrow just flies true and pops the halfling before it can form.
nice. I'm gonna use bonus action Kensei shot on that one. So it must take an addition. So it takes an additional 1d4 damage.
Ooh.
So 10 damage total.
All right.
And I guess that'll be my turn for now.
All right. So yeah, it's one pops the halfling that just like dives through, and you see it kind of flicker a little bit with that hit right in its core, but it's still very angry in the fight. The other pieces of its army are still advancing. In fact, these guys are still advancing. You left poor Kanta to deal with the choker to try and tentacle whip at it. So it's going to try and whip at your bard here, who's all alone. One with a 12 is probably not going to hit, but the 21 is probably going to hit.
Oh.
So you take, let's see, 3 bludgeoning damage and 2 piercing as it also wraps around you and grapples you.
There go the temporary points.
I'm about to say, thank you for the temporary me.
And it drags you right next to it. As you just feel its hot breath on your face, smelling of like death and almost like sour, some kind of sour.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm going to use inscrutable lyrics yet again once this thing has grabbed me.
Okay.
And I'm doing I put a spell on you, only it is I put a mew on you.
Fortunately, you got an 18 with his wisdom save, so you try to open your mouth to sing, but that sour breath just catches your nose. You're like, I put a... Doesn't get your song out.
Oh, poor trap song.
Oh. Second one, meanwhile, it's going to lash once at the giant goat that just rammed into it, doing some nasty damage. Gets a 19. Which I imagine hits a goat.
Yeah.
For 2 piercing and 3 bludgeoning. Are you still a goat?
Let's see. I'm rolling against my own spell save DC.
No,
to
it's
maintain.
how much HP you have as a goat. Once you lose your goat
Oh,
HP,
I thought you were
turn back.
saying if I lost concentration. I don't
No.
know why I thought that.
Well, that's you actually. You're still concentrating on fairy fire, so yeah. Also roll concentration.
Okay, one thing at a time. How much did you attack me for?
5.
5? Oh yeah, I'm definitely still.
Okay, you have temps. Yeah. Okay, so you take that damage, but you also have to roll your concentration to see if fairy fire is still up.
Yeah, which I'm rolling against my own spell save DC.
No, you're rolling a Constitution save.
Oh.
Basically.
Duh, that would make sense.
Was that
Alright, so you're
ability
fine.
you use, Ember?
What's that?
Was that ability you use Excruciable Lyric? Is that how it's called?
Inscrutable lyrics, yeah.
The second tentacle on the goat, meanwhile, is a crit. So it's gonna roll extra.
Twice?
Yeah, it has 2 tentacles. It's 2 arms. That's 3 bludgeoning and 5
have
piercing.
2 horns.
You use both to ram.
So how much damage am I taking?
You take 3 piercing or 3 bludgeoning, and then 3 piercing as it wraps. As it wraps, it digs its second ones into you. So 8 total.
Ouch.
And you're still a goat.
Yes.
Okay. Well, now as your turn begins, you are a grappled and restrained goat.
Great.
So you can use your action to try and escape him, essentially.
If I drop wild shape, will I be able to escape the grapple? As I am no longer a large creature.
It says large or smaller creature. Let's see. You'll have to gamble on it. I'll roll a wisdom save to see if he's surprised enough to let you go. Essentially, so it'll be a gamble for you if you want to try it.
All right, I will drop wild shape then.
Okay, let's see. I'll give him a DC 14 wisdom to see how surprised he is. You got a 16, so he immediately just restricts and gets you again.
Damn it. All right, so am I rolling
Strength.
athletics? Or...
Athletics, yeah.
Great.
Or acrobatics if you want to try and squeeze out.
That's mildly better.
He's going to roll strength, however.
17.
You got a 15, okay. So he's surprised enough that he gives you a little bit of room to just kind of like slip out. But that takes your action up, so that's the end of your turn unless you want to move.
I might.
He'll take an op, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll move. Here.
okay.
I'll take the op attack.
14?
Yep.
All right.
Why are you rolling so good?
So 8 more damage is like he almost got you, and then he just like sends his like tentacle wrapped like a fist like ball to smack you on the way out for 8 more damage.
Pretty pissed off at this tentacle. The normally laid back Marithwin is starting to get angry.
Meanwhile, unfortunately, you've also moved into the Phantom Horse territory as the goop cultist is going to come after you.
How much damage did I take?
You took 8 the second time.
Oh, I may have made bad decisions.
The other goop monsters go. Actually, one is going to. Let's see. Whoa. He's gonna come after this tiefling who's shooting at him, and one's gonna try to attack this bard. So, let's see. Since you're doing so much damage, Felia, it starts to come at you again, and again you hear that cold feeling in the back as it once again tries to enter your mind. And this time it's like its goopy form is starting to bubble and like become very unstable. As you can tell, it's angry. It's like, this time the cats won't save you. Give me your brain. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 17.
17. You break the contact again. He's like, damn it! Give me your brain! It's like it's just wiggling around. It's super pissed. It cannot get a hold of you. The other two, meanwhile, one attack for Mirthwin, one for Kanta. Let's see. Both miss. So we're back to Raja.
Okay. Raja is gonna take the one right in front of him. Is he still under the fairy fire condition?
Oh yeah, one more concentration for your op attack, Mirthwin. Yes, you're still fairy fired.
Alright, so 21 and 22. So 22, so
Damn.
8 slashing damage. Bonus.
Alright. You cut him in half.
Okay,
with that
he's
one.
dead. Great.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move here. So there. I'll move here. Having them both at my reach. Hold up. Is my... Yeah, it's fine. Right? They're both 10 feet away from me, right?
Yeah.
If I attack someone, but I want to attack someone else, can I still do my bonus action backhand?
I think so. This is when you attack, right? So,
yeah. I just attack someone different. So
yeah.
Would you allow it? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna do my second bonus action, and that's a 25.
Oh yeah.
And then
on the goop or the choker?
I'm gonna do it on the goop.
Okay.
And right, like this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the choker.
Okay, so the choker.
reptilian.
My bad. The choker.
Okay.
And that's 9 slashing damage.
All right. That's the first damage he's taken, but you whop him beside the head, and he's feeling it. He's got stars in his eyes.
Very nice. That's
Awesome.
it for me.
How does that look too? With your you slash one and hit the other. How does that cool move work?
Oh yeah, well I twirl like my glaive, and then I cut this one in half, and then I just run, and I just run right in its back. And,
yes. This is it reaching for you, Kanta. Suddenly, as he's going to do his attack, suddenly just boom right in the face.
Yeah.
It's like it just looks at you stunned as your turn begins.
Here we go.
So what are you gonna do, Kanta?
Beautiful. I'm debating. So, our lovely lion friend, he is coming in. Is that where he's at? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, he's kind of out of reach right now, but you see, he did from a distance kind of do that cool move.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure because I don't want to cast this thing with him getting hurt. So,
okay.
So I would like to cast a Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh, okay.
If we're looking at this lovely map here, I would like it to go here and here.
I think it's on each side. Such on a point you choose within range, yeah.
If one goes one way and the other one goes the other way, they're gonna get both hurt.
Well played, okay. So basically if they move, they're gonna get screwed.
So when they get into those cubes, they take 4d4 of slashing damage.
Right. It's a cube of 5 feet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put it on top of them? Basically?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. That's good. Okay. Anything else?
And then I'm going to throw some Bardic Inspiration over at Bardic Inspiration over at Raja.
Okay.
Because he was the hero of the hour for a minute.
Right. Top of the round, Felia. Yeah, you've gotten that nice shot off, and now you have a goop in your face.
So, is there any point along the rim of the pit where the big red jelly is close enough for me to punch or kick.
You probably would have to, like, climb on the pit, kind of hang off, like hang with one hand and kind of kick with the other, if that makes sense. Do some, like, athletics to try and hang on.
Okay. And let's see, how wide is this pit across? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30 feet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Step of the Wind. I'm gonna do something epic. So let me double check here. So I can take either the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. I choose disengage. So, and my jump distance is doubled for the turn. I can move a number of feet up to my strength score, which is 9, but now thanks to that, 18. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, and then $25, and then 25. And I'm gonna long jump up here.
Oh, wow.
I'm a monk, bro. And whilst I am jumping, for flavor, I'm gonna knock 2 arrows.
Yes.
And just shoot them down the pit. So that represents my main attack and also a key fueled attack. So I'm gonna roll them separately. Both of these are Kensei shots. 20 plus 6. So that's an 18 for the first one.
All right, that hits.
All right. Damage time. Six damage.
Oh, it's a cool move, though.
It is. Second shot. 18 to hit again.
There you go. Yep. Oh, that was the damage.
No, that's to hit. Another Kensei shot. All right, that's respectable. 8. So total of about 14 points of damage on that turn as I do the epic jumping.
Yeah, so those 2 arrows hit on the edge of it, and you see that, like, some of its suction starts to kind of waver. And it's like 1/3 of it's kind of flopping now into the pit. It's like, no! Get him! Get her! Get the flippy one!
I am a woman, thank you very much!
Alright. Choker's turn, meanwhile. I love how it's like 24 initiative, then 8.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Choker, let's see. If the Choker has heard the order, so it's going to, like, blindly now take the op attack to run away from you, Kanta.
Yeah.
Alright. Double opportunity attack.
Yeah, she's gonna go this way, but because you have your 10 feet range.
Yeah.
All right,
24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
13 damage.
All right, are you gonna do one, Kanta?
Yeah. So did Platinum Daggers do literally anything?
Oh yeah, I forgot it was turn started. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, you're
Remind
good.
me. So she takes 44 then. You want to roll that?
Hold on. I have so many screens up. D4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll.
You did 40-20. 42. 52 is obliterated.
Why did you betray me?
Yeah, you roll again.
D4, 40-20. D4, 40-20. There we go.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
All right, so yeah, he just like bursts out of the cloud of daggers, like bloodied all over, like a death of 1,000 cuts. And then just as he's running, Raja, it's like set up for you like a baseball bat, just boom, his head comes off.
Nice.
Before he can even get a chance to do what he was gonna do.
Dude.
And that's the end of the chokers forever. Mirithwin, you're up.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I will take the up attack and move to here.
Okay. I don't think. Let's see. Where'd you go? Actually, a 16 will probably hit, right?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, he lashes you, and when he does, you feel that prick in the back of your neck. So it does psychic damage as well. So you take.
I would like to say that I am immune because I'm so full of other drugs.
Unfortunately,
if only it worked like that.
Right.
Wait,
You said
you guys-
you said you were sober now, so.
If you guys, no, I don't know. I've still got stuff in me. If you guys have ever seen, what's that horror movie called? Haunted
Well, I don't know.
House?
It's not. If you forget it's 9 o'clock and you take 11
Cabin
damage.
in the Woods.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Woods.
Yeah, the dude who's so high on weed like avoids the psychic drug because he's so high on weed. So that.
Right, so you feel a lash on your back and like a brain freeze of sorts as you take 11 damage.
Ow! Actually,
I'll
what I
help
just
attack.
said in real life. Oh!
But now it's your turn. The rest of your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use Thunder Wave on Blobby Blob.
Ooh, okay.
So you have to make a
Con save?
yes.
All right. You got a dirty 20.
I hate you.
I think he still takes half, though.
Yes, but I hate you. So you take 3 damage.
3. All right, but he's still like he's peeling off because of the attacks. And that Thunderwave kind of josts him a bit more. He's peeling off even further. Like half of him is now like kind of suspending over the pit. But Raj, oh yeah, after that, yeah, it's his turn now, and these two converge on you, Mirithwin.
I'm going down, guys.
You have. Oh, no, you don't have the Duke anymore. That's right, he's gone. So with the Duke gone, he's gonna try and reach into your mind now. He's like, fine, I wanted that tiefling, but you'll do. Give me your mind, and you need to make a wisdom save.
At least I have decent wisdom.
Okay, yeah, you pass. So you resist. The other one, meanwhile, is going to try and take a strike at you with an 11. Is not going to hit. So you're holding on at the edge of that portal there. However, the 16 on Kanta, it's going to be 7 bludgeoning and 5 psychic. As it's like wrapping itself around your throat and like trying to choke you and do that brain freeze at the same time, starting to suck the life out of your mind. And with that, is your turn. Oh, sorry, no, it's Raja. Sorry, you're up after the goop.
All right, I'm attacking the huntress.
Okay.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
5 damage.
5. All right.
Bonus action.
Ooh,
14.
that hits.
It's not a D10. It's a D4.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2 plus 4, so 6. It's actually better.
Okay. All right. So you do that, and finally, with this like a scream, she bursts,
and
and
then,
then Kanta becomes covered in red goop.
I run right here.
That's disgusting.
Right here.
All right.
Save me.
And now as you're covered, Kanta, it's your turn.
Hi, cool. I'm going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's only 5. Okay, I'm gonna get as close as I can to her. Throw her some of that wonderful bardic inspiration because I got some slots.
All right.
And I am going to. What do I want to do? I would like to do inscrutable lyrics again. We like that one. On to one that is closest to me. This one. This guy.
You got a 4. You failed.
Oh. So does that mean I won? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you got it.
Haha. So I start singing and I'm feline fine to the tune of I'm feeling good.
I like it. Does it do damage to him or?
I believe it does. It's 1d4. So let me roll that. If I can actually do it correctly this time.
This might be a pivotal moment. Nope.
It's a 1 for me.
It starts jiggling, and this one also pops. Here, now I'm tired of the meows and the songs. Leave this place. Leave before you're devoured. This is my last warning.
Never, 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 never.
And Falaya, you're up.
More like your last chance, you mean?
The nat one, nope.
Does anyone have inspiration?
I do.
You're gonna give it to him.
I can't.
Can I toss my last bardic inspiration?
It's not gonna help.
It's not gonna help. Then I'll keep it.
Anything else? Monk moves, no.
Is it close enough to be hit?
Physically attack, no.
Then no. That's pretty much all I can do
Okay.
unless I just throw myself at it and start punching it with my bonus actions.
All right, Marith, when they're surrounded, blowing up around you, and screaming in pain, what are you gonna do?
What's your name? Raja, do I know, do you have any ranged weapons?
Any what?
Ranged weapons?
I have hand axes, yeah.
But your best stuff is melee.
Yeah, I mean, hand axes will still do the same. I can throw both of them.
Okay.
Still strength.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna try another Thunder Wave then.
Alright. You got a 6.
Yay!
Hey!
9 with his con.
So, I don't know if this does anything extra, but unsecured objects, I mean, I guess it's kind of secured. Normally they're pushed 10 feet away. And unsecured objects are also pushed 10 feet away.
I'll say this for you. So you're still pissed off, right?
Yes.
So you let go this thunder wave with all of your rage. The ground booms, and you see the rock that he's clinging to starts cracking and breaking. And as the very ground that it's only foothold in this world starts falling, has nothing to hold on to, so it's falling down the pit. It's lashing out tentacles trying to get some purchase, but it's no, I will not go back down there. No, you cannot make me. No, damn you cats! And it falls into the pit. You see this red light go down, down, down until you can't see it anymore. Like a star in the distance, it twinkles one last time before fading into nothingness. And with that this one right in front of you, without its connection, seems to kind of become unstable and just start falling apart. And it reaches out toward you to stop you with him, it just falls into a puddle. And with that, the Phantomorph is defeated.
Yay! We did it! It was a pudding!
The cats all
I
start
never got to try you!
The cats all start kind of meowing and going over toward the edge with you to look over, and they're meowing happily until you hear one sad little meow. As you look back and see one cat's kind of licking Duke Piggles, trying to wake him up, but to no avail.
I will go and pick up my fallen friend.
Fuzzy, meanwhile, in your mind, Kanta is we should go back to Lord Scratches, and you should tell him the news, what Piggles did for all of us.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Let us gather our fallen companion. Is everyone all right? Does anyone need any healing, magic-y goodness?
I sure could. I'm barely standing. I mean, I'm usually barely standing, but this time it's not 'cause I'm high.
That would be a first.
Here, take one of these, and I hand her one of the red potions.
Sorry, MG Cooks, he was out of lives. That was his last one.
MG, you make a good point, though.
You do.
Bring back Pickles. Bring back Pickles.
So you go back through the nighttime forest now, doing your healing, drinking your potions along the way, cradling poor Pickles to his end. And you finally make it back to the farm. The moon is now fully uprisen. The night is quiet, but you could hear the chirping of birds again, see squirrels going about their business. Now not watching you creepily anymore, but just chewing on acorns, trying to find a place to sleep. Things seem normal in the forest again. Life has returned. And as you go back through town, you start to hear a last call at the tavern. You see people like resuming their lives, drinking actual ale again instead of milk. The dwarf at the blacksmith is looking at his giant cat tree he's made. He's just like, why did I gotta take this whole thing apart. He starts just dismantling it. Life seems to be returning back to Selps as night falls and things get quiet. And you go back to Tom Rico's farm, where you see Belly and his family have made a little fire pit, and they're just kind of roasting marshmallows and waiting for you guys. He's holding Scratches. And as you return and stand before them, Scratches just speaks in your minds. He's like, "It is done, I take it. I feel the absence of the creature."
And it's all thanks to Duke Piggles.
He kind of yowls. He's like, "Piggles, you fool. You were always so lazy, so why did now you have to do the work that I actually told you to do?"
Maybe small feline in size, but big heart. Heart of a hero.
Heart of a lion, I might even say.
Yes, Raja respect, Duke.
Well, I will not take up any more of your time. I know you must be on your way since I've read your thoughts. I'm sorry about that, but I will do my end of the bargain now, and I will gift you this. Belly, it is time. Looks up at the human holding him, and the kid's like, "But you look funny with this on." "No, Belly, it is too dangerous. You must give them the crown." Belly picks up the little tiara off the Scratch's head, and when he does, the pink gem glims one last time. And suddenly, Kanta, you feel your connection to Fuzzy just fade. You feel that warm Fuzzy going away. And Fuzzy's just like, "We can still be friends, Mama." As you don't hear his voice anymore, you just hear him going, "Meow, meow, meow." You don't understand those meows anymore.
My baby will always be my baby. It's okay. Forever with me. Forever with me.
He just nuzzles your chest, and then the crown becomes a pink ball of light that floats in front of you, Falaya, as you were the one that struck this bargain. And you see it grows into like a human-sized crown, a silver kind of king's crown with a pink gem. And a pink light washes over the town as the cats suddenly some go back into the forest, some just kind of go back to doing cat things. Kanta's connection is severed. And then suddenly the Duke glows with a pink light and floats up alongside the crown. And there's a great flash as the crown falls into your hands, now powerless and cold. And the Duke falls, landing on his feet.
Aww.
He just lets out a meow. Like, I'm kind of pissed off, like, meow. And then falls down and takes a nap.
That's good.
I just go up and I wiggle his chunk.
He purrs until you feel his vibration in your hand as he purrs alone.
Well,
Tom Rico's farms, they kind of look at you now like, "So, is this whole thing done, or?"
well, we do need pumpkins. Apparently. Hopefully we're not too late. And a wagon. We can't carry that many pumpkins by ourselves.
"Oh, y'all are with that caravan. All right, yeah." And they get you set up immediately. They start picking pumpkins. They work into the night. They load you up with a new wagon and some fresh horses. And with the horses, it takes you like an hour and a half to get back to town. You
so
see
much
the caravan
faster with horses.
Yes, much faster. You see the caravans packing up as you guys are approaching, and Samson is there, manning his abacus as usual. He has a little pipe lit, so it's lighting up the night as you approach him. He just looks up at you guys and he's like, "It's about time."
We went
Well,
through
yeah.
a big adventure.
Anything interesting happen?
You
Cats.
wouldn't believe us if we told you.
Buy us a drink, and we tell you.
He looks at you, Raja. He looks over at this colorful tiefling. You don't rely right there, and he looks at this fishy bard. Looks at this high elf druid, and he goes, "You know what? I really don't care. Let's get going." With that, you guys have completed your mission and on to another adventure for another day. That is the end of
Yay!
our story.
Yay.
Congrats, Sergio! Bravo!
Thank you guys. Thank you. Congrats to you guys. Thank you, Ember, for joining us. Thank you guys for taking new characters out of nowhere.
That was
Thank you,
fantastic.
Pickles, for your sacrifice.
Thank you.
And thank you for
Pickles.
everybody in the chat that was involved with like all those cat names and like, you know,
Yes.
throughout this whole adventure. Thank you for sticking around.
Thank you guys for following us. Thank you, Respawn, as always, for providing comfort.
Yes. Thank you,
Even
backwards
from-
respawn.
Thank you again to Greg Marks for writing that wonderful adventure that I just butchered right now and turned it to my own. And thank you, 2 Minute Tabletops, for those battle maps.
And
And-
guys, we'll be playing things by ear since Kevin is still sick. You know, we'll see what happens as the week goes, but we'll definitely still try and have content for you.
Yes.
It might be another week till we resume Basilica of the Cudgel. Who knows? But stick around because we still got more content for you.
We just have some more spooky stuff coming, more
Yes.
actual Halloween horror themed content. So
More spooky stuff coming on Fridays. As you can see, you know, the Nightbot was very consistent on reminding you that on Fridays we will
yes,
have
yes.
some spooky content. So stick around with us. We have some great stuff coming, and we wish Kevin a very speedy recovery so
Yes.
we can all be back together in the Basilica of the Cudgel because we miss our chairs and our DM.
We miss our respawn chairs.
I hope that Duke Piggles makes a cameo in Basilica of the Cudgel.
That would be
No
nice.
pressure, Kev.
All right. Well, if nobody else has anything to say, I guess I'm about to end the stream. So thanks
Yeah.
again, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah,
Yes?
thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you for playing D&D with us, as Kevin would say.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for
Bye.
joining.
And
See you
follow
next
us on
week.
our social media that you kept on seeing, like, you know, scrolling through the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Ciao, everyone.
Bye, everybody.